Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen in studio. Bill Busch with us from afar again in the piano room. Once again, Bill looking very regal as always this morning behind you.
Hi, Steve.
There you are.
Yeah, me and Jake have already spoken. We speak usually about 10 minutes when this thing happens. I just got to finish this show, and I'll be en route back to. I'll be back to Lincoln early today, so I'm excited for that to get back. What is my weather situation when I get back to Lincoln today?
I'm glad you asked, Bill, because until 10 a.m., as of midnight through 10 a.m., we are in our first frost warning of.
Have we hit it yet? Have we hit the number? I know we talked to science yesterday.
Well, here's the thing. There was frost on my windshield this morning.
It is 30 degrees at this exact moment, Bill. 30 degrees in Lincoln.
That should put the end to all mosquitoes and slow down the growth of grass tremendously, Steve.
Is that what happens? Were you having mosquitoes on that south side of town?
We have some. We have that. We have mud. We have mud and mosquitoes. So there's a lot of the same problems from to the north side. Yes.
Hey, now there was frost on my truck window.
Did you have to scrape it?
I just used you could use the water.
Okay.
Oh, that's my favorite move. That is the move of all moves when you use the wiper fluid. Sometimes too, it refreezes so fast. Then sometimes it's like, okay, what am I even trying here? But it's a lot.
And by the way, it's not water that comes out. You're right, wiper fluid.
Wiper fluid. Yeah, there you
water. Go. But yeah, you could do that. It took about 3 blocks for it to clear up completely. So you're in that stage.
There's many times I've driven to work when I parked outside where I just didn't take the time to scrape the windshield. I'm looking through like maybe a 2-inch gap. So if there's something on the right side, I'm like, well, I'm going to get screwed, but I better stay focused on these 2 inches I can see. And I hope it doesn't fog over that part.
Why not just scrape it?
Because
Jim?
it's the effort. Sometimes I was running late in the past for that. Now I park inside the garage, so things are better. But there was times I did not, and that was not fun.
When you know what's serious is this one. When you're driving at that chill, and you know it's probably in the 20s, and you have to roll down the window on the right side because you can't see out that side at all. So okay, I have no idea what's going on that side. So you're driving with wiper fluid going, and then you have your window down to one side to try to see out a little bit. Everyone's done it. It's this
morning I pull out and I pull onto Adams. I take a left onto Adams, so I'm looking out the right side and I can't see anything. So yeah, I had to roll it down.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all in this together. We're all in this together.
And if you stop and think, the biggest usually problem is that I'm like, okay, I don't have a scraper in here. I don't have this. I'm not built for this. And the chance of me like getting like a credit card out and trying to chip away at it's like zero.
What's Busch doing over there?
A credit card. I've never done that.
Well, that's been done before. I think the breakers would chime in. A credit card, that's a common.
Yeah, that's not totally weird.
Common move.
Yep.
Yes. Well, that's awesome. That'll be nice for me. You know how much I appreciate that coldness.
Yeah, so right now, 30 degrees in Lincoln at this moment. Dense fog advisory and a freeze warning until 10 a.m. this morning. So it's here. Winter's arrived, apparently. We're here.
Bill, you're so happy right now,
aren't you? I am. This is my dream world. I have a couple months of fun here. Yes.
Here it is.
A couple months of fun.
Yes.
Here it is. Here it is. The freeze.
And then we've confirmed that this is daylight savings time, correct? Has that been confirmed, Jake?
Sunday confirmed. We will, we go back. I forget how it works. It is this Sunday.
Fall forward, spring ahead.
Yeah, we fall forward then.
Okay, that means
we're gonna get an extra hour of sleep.
Fall backwards, spring ahead.
You get an extra hour of sleep this weekend.
Fall backwards. I don't think fall forward's correct. It's fall backwards.
You just know that it's one of them this Sunday, and it'll be darker earlier than it
we know
has
the
been.
clocks are going backwards, but also which now is no fun because you used to always have to adjust your clocks and everything. Now there's really no adjusting. I don't even know if we don't even have a clock in our house, and everything else adjusts automatically. Phones and Apple Watches, whatever. So there's not much to the task.
You said something interesting. No clocks in the house. They are passe. They are really passe clocks.
Yeah, we don't have a clock in the house anywhere. Grew up my whole life with a clock.
You got to.
What was your clock location, Steve, in your house?
What was it?
Yeah, growing up, you had to have a clock somewhere, a main clock, like it's in the kitchen. Ours was in the kitchen. We didn't have one anyplace else besides the kitchen. And then we had we did kind of have a mini grandfather clock that we did have, but a lot of times that one wasn't even accurate.
I don't think we have. I'm not. This is true. I hope somebody's listening.
Marty, chime in because I don't. Whatever he's going to come out of his mouth right now, I don't believe. If you had no.
Had
one. We need confirmation, yes or no.
I mean, we definitely had. Everybody had a what do you call it by your bed? Like a radio clock by your bed. Everybody had
alarm
that.
Clock.
Alarm clock.
Yes.
I guess you call it a radio alarm clock. A radio alarm clock.
I can picture it right now. It was red lettering. I can see what it looked like.
Yeah. Those were very important in our day and age, right?
Yes. Oh, very much.
Much bigger deal than they are now.
Yeah, you don't see those very often. Your phone is your alarm clock.
Mm-hmm. Think of the change, Steve. You did a lot of traveling. The change when you would get to the hotel and you try to set that alarm clock, and it would work 10% of the time, and also making the critical phone call to the front desk for the wake up call, which no longer exists either. Everything's off your phone. So there was an alarm clock in every single hotel room, and they would all be different. Nothing was ever universal.
No, and we lived in a period where the wake up call was once very reliable, but then degenerated into very hit and miss.
The number of times I woke up and I'd be like, "What the?" And it's like you're 20 minutes later, never at that. But the wake up call never happened. It never happened.
What happened? Yes. Like, you got lazy at the front desk?
I just think
miscommunication.
It's just part of the crumbling of our society, basically. That started to happen with the wake up.
The best part of it is that I go way back now. Everything got automized. Obviously, I was done automatically via computer, or whatever. They set it for a wake up call. There were times when you just got a wake up call where the front desk actually called you.
That's what I'm saying.
There was a person on the phone, and sometimes they would talk to you, Jake. Sometimes they would talk to you like that. Good morning. You get a good morning from the lady down at the front desk.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Bill. It went from being reliable and real to a period where you could do it, but it may or may not come. It might happen and it might not.
Might not call you.
To nothing at all now.
Yeah.
Can I get a wake up call? What? Like
what's that?
They wouldn't know what it was. They'd have no idea.
Keep your phone, old man. Right? They tell you basically.
Yes, they do.
They would say.
I don't appreciate that.
I'm just saying they'd be very cruel, unlike they used to be, very kind and polite, and saying, "Hey, good morning. Wake up. How are you?"
My parents still use an old school alarm clock. It's incredible.
Because they live in better times.
We live in better times. I've told my dad too. My dad has some sort of I don't know what it is for a phone, but my mom has a iPhone. I said, just use the iPhone. It's real simple how to set the alarm. We have an alarm clock. That's what we use. They've also been married 70 years. So they kind of have a plan.
Yeah, they have a good plan.
It works.
They have a very good plan. Yeah, you could talk at the grocery store today about the frost. I guarantee that'll be a
that'll be a big story. Yeah,
the excitement there. All right, it's finally winter.
Yeah, do you guys get frost on your window? Yeah.
When it comes. I don't think it's be that cold though. Look at the next 10 days. I mean, we look all right. I'm seeing back to the 60s from Sunday through Friday next week. Low 60s. We're talking that's fall.
Sunday.
Fall weather.
What about Saturday?
Fall weather. Yes.
High is 49 on Saturday.
Okay.
At kickoff at 6:30, you're looking at a temperature of about 43 with a feel like of 42.
Okay.
It'll get down to the feel like about 35 by the end of the game.
Really good football weather, right, Bill?
Yes.
Yes, it's great football weather.
Yeah. So
I have something to bring up. I have a question, and then we can make it into a statement later. What's your thoughts on if I supplied candy? What if we had a deal set up like that for tomorrow morning that the breakers could bring their kids down before school and stop by and do a trick or treat at the station? Would that be something that would interest the break? I'm kind of asking the breakers, I guess. Would it be something that would interest them? Would they have interest in stopping down to the station during the show, during breakfast? During our break, we could do trick or treat.
As long as it's not a trunk or treat in the car, it's got to be
not
inside.
A trunk or treat. We will not have our vehicles pulled up with trunks open. No, we even stop by. No, we want to see. So breakers, let us know if you might be in tow down there with your kids, because I would supply that if possible.
Yeah, that would be incredibly annoying, but
it would be awesome. Trick or treat.
I can go along with
at 7 a.m.
Hold it. You said it would be incredibly annoying to have our loyal breakers stop down to take the time to bring their kids down to the station to express to us that they love the station, they love the show, and they just want to show off that they
express in other ways.
Yeah. Steve would like to have just a Halloween text tomorrow, it sounds like.
Just bring cash.
Just wave, walk by and wave. It's fine.
I don't know. It's fine. I'm joking. It'd be
fine. We'll let the breakers decide. We'll see how it pans out.
Little kids walking.
We will. People, you're invited. Breakers are invited to stop by tomorrow morning for some candy.
How fun!
We'll have our own trick or treat here.
I see Steve. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah,
you're the candy straight from the sip, just to make you even happier.
I'll even dress up.
So Jake and Steve, so what would Jake's take be on that? If everyone shows up dressed up as a Husker football player in all black.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen.
Jake will turn them away.
Yes.
Where's your red?
Dress for the black
people. Yes.
No, I think it's a fine idea.
People should do
joking
that.
Around.
You're welcome to stop by tomorrow morning. Come get some candy for trick or treating early. On behalf of Bill, an early break for bringing the candy.
Yes, I'll obtain some candy.
Yeah, we don't have to dress up though, right?
No, we don't have to. But if you want to,
I'm going to say right now, it has to be a 72% chance that Jake Sorensen shows up tomorrow in costume. There's a great chance that Jake.
I don't think so. No,
you don't think so?
What would you wear?
I don't have a costume.
What would the odds be of me and Steve taking time to get up at 4 a.m. to do an elaborate costume to show up for the show?
It would for sure not be elaborate if I had something thrown on, like, oh, here's I don't know, whatever I have in the closet.
The odds are very low.
Nothing thought about, but hey, we got to give a congratulations to Rudy's Toronto Blue Jays.
Please.
They have not won the World Series, but things look good. They win last night in LA 6-1. The pitcher, Trey Savage, 12 strikeouts.
Whoa.
12 strikeouts for Trey Savage. How about this? The first 3 pitches of the game, 2 of them were hit for home runs.
Wow.
The very first pitch, gone. And then for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 0-1 count. He hits a home run on that. So 2 of the first 3 pitches thrown went yard last night.
By the
Blue Jays.
Who was
in
pitching?
LA. Blake Snell, their ace.
Oh.
6-1. Blue Jays up 3-2. Game 6 tomorrow could be the deciding game 6 in the World Series.
I kind of like that. It's back in Toronto, right? We're headed back.
7, if 7 happens.
Can you please spell that name of that pitcher?
Yes, Yesavage. It's like the word savage with YE ahead of it.
Yesavage.
Trey Yesavage.
Okay.
12 strikeouts. He's very tall. Very tall.
Like Randy Johnson tall?
I'm not close, probably.
Here, I got
in that ballpark, yeah.
I'll make myself useful. Now, this is big news. 3-1?
3-2.
Oh, 3-2.
3-2.
3-2. He's going to game 6 in Toronto. The Blue Jays lead. That's tomorrow night on Fox, 7 o'clock.
Okay.
But yes, it's a big. Now the pitcher for the Dodgers tomorrow is the one that they can't hit. Yamamoto. He is really good in game 2. Shut the Blue Jays down. He's been great all postseason. So game 7 could be very likely. Rudy says, please no. Want to win in game 6, but
I don't. I want game 7 no matter what.
I want game 6 because of this. I feel bad for the World Series because game 7 is epic, but that's going to be Saturday night. That's football watching time. Like you can have your own, your whole slot Friday night, have it clinched and not worry about losing your audience at game 7 to college football games. That's why I hope for MLB's sake that's the only reason why I hope it ends tomorrow.
Trey Savage, 6'4", 225. So not quite as big as I don't think that's.
I think Randy's like 6'9", wasn't he?
That's the next. Yeah, 6'4". Randy Johnson's size.
How about height?
I think he's like 6'7".
Yeah, he's tall.
Oh, the big unit. Yeah, 6'10".
6'10".
6'10".
So yes,
throwing 100 with a sidearm, no big deal.
Yeah, that'd be hard, right?
Steve, imagine you with Columbus baseball, and you're facing Randy Johnson, 6'10", throwing a hundy. I'd be
out of there.
I mean, you might even just tap out. Like, I don't know if I can do this.
You just go every pitch. I had a plan against Greg Olson. I'm swinging it every pitch.
No matter what.
Get at it.
He can throw behind me. I'm swinging at it, though.
He hit me 3 times. I don't know if he was trying to hit me, but he hit me 3 times, and he hit me on the bottom of the foot once.
Sounds personal. Sounds personal.
Steal his girlfriend or what?
No. He lived in Omaha.
Fair to ask.
Omaha Northwest. Anyway, Trey Savage, 3 to.
Hearing this is the first ever in the histories of the World Series, the first back-to-back leadoff homers in the history of the series.
Wow, Rudy.
We saw history last night.
Rudy has a jacket on.
And I was watching when it happened. I was like, yeah, I saw it actually happen. I had eyes on the scene.
Did you?
Went very quiet in L.A. Your boy Jason Bateman was in the crowd last night. Marty from Mozart.
Really?
Marty Bird.
There's probably a lot.
They showed a lot of celebrities. Yeah, like Andy Garcia was there. I mean, others.
Not a lot of
movies. Andy Garcia is still really factoring as a celebrity.
Hey, he was sitting in a suite at that stadium, so that's got to be a very, very, very expensive ticket. I saw parking was $80 there. That was the cheapest parking. Was like $80.
That's LA
at Chavez Ravine.
That doesn't strike me as that high.
That was the lowest price. Went up like to $200 to park.
Okay, that's
to park.
The World Series. Now.
Like they had like a tomahawk steak for $200 at the stadium.
Oh,
that was not AI. That was real.
Really?
Probably in the suites, but I don't think you go to the concession stand like on the main lobby and just get a steak. But they were offering some gourmet treats.
Bill, he came with Andy Garcia.
Well, they showed
that's what I mean. I'm blown away by that one. There's all kinds of stars there.
Because
Andy Garcia. I'm like
Fox panned to the different people. They went Jason Bateman, then they went to Andy Garcia, and then I lost track of who they were going to because I looked away from the screen. But it was that order.
I couldn't imagine how suddenly there's Affleck and there's Damon. Oh, there's Andy Garcia too. Andy made it.
Bateman was like sitting behind home plate, so he was in the actual with the people, and Garcia was in the suite level not with the people.
I would tell you, Bill, I wouldn't know Andy Garcia if he walked.
No, I wouldn't either.
That's why I said it. I wouldn't know him either, to be very fair. But
if he was getting coffee, we'd have no idea.
Who are you? Mandy Garcia. And you do what?
I'm serious. If he sat down at the mill,
just said it
I'd
because
have no idea.
He was the next person that showed after Jason Bateman.
And he was the second guy shown on TV, Andy Garcia. We don't know who he is.
Was enough to be shown on the broadcast.
Jake went Andy Garcia.
I see. That's unbelievable. Well, Andy Garcia was there. Must have been a big game in L.A. Andy Garcia made it. Imagine that. Steve, you remember watching the Lakers game all the time like that with Jack Nicholson and Andy Garcia right next to him?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Anything else?
The other thing was, if you think about that, Steve, because we grew up with the Lakers watching Jack Nicholson, and Diane Cannon always sat next to him. And I have no idea what movies or shows ever that Diane Cannon was in. I have no idea. But Diane Cannon was in we sat right next to Jack, or right within a couple of places of Jack.
You would only be mildly interested in it, but it was a big moment in my life when I got to do a story on Ty Lue. So I went in the Lakers locker room and I was standing outside the locker room as you would do as a reporter. And in the, it was in the Fabulous Forum. It's not the Staples Center back then. Yeah. It was a Fabulous Forum. And I'm standing in this corridor and there's Diane Cannon and Al Davis that would just walk right directly by me.
So which one was bigger? Mellencamp, Diane Cannon, and Al Davis?
They're all very little people, all three. Diane Cannon's really little, and Al Davis is really little. Like, I'd be smaller than me.
Is it Diane Keaton or Cannon?
Cannon,
for sure.
Okay.
Not Keaton. It's Diane Cannon. Cannon was much better looking. Okay. Diane Cannon, much better looking.
Gotcha. By the way, they did show Leo DiCaprio last night also.
That's a big one.
So
That's not Andy
that was
Garcia.
after. I'm telling you, it went Bateman, Garcia, then someone else, and then DiCaprio. They put Garcia as number 2. I would put DiCaprio above him if I was the Fox broadcast. That's just me.
I can't imagine that Andy Garcia even made it. I'm still I'm just.
I don't even know if he's an actor anymore, Jake.
Yeah, I don't either. I think he quit acting. I think he was on he quit acting 40 years ago. I don't even know what show was he in.
Just as confused as we are. There's like, why would they show him as the famous celebrity at the game?
He does
in the
taxes
street level
now, Jake. He's like your
He's
dad.
an accountant, ready for taxes.
He probably works for the Dodgers. He probably does something with the concession stands or something.
Dodgers. He's in concessions.
He was famous at one time, apparently. That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by 738 Ag. You need seed, chemicals, fertilizer, or something to run the here for you. 738 Ag runs the whole show. Custom application included. Learn more today at 738ag.com. How does the frost affect Joey today, Bill?
He will. It'll be just like sugar. The cold frost, like that the weather is like putting a new battery in someone. That's what Joey will be like. Because I know with sugar, when that temperature drops, it's like you can't hardly control. When you go outside for that walk and that cold air hits her, she is giddy. And that's the same way Joey will be. It'll be like he's like a new battery just got put in Joey, and it'll
like a female dog.
Yes.
Thank you to Joey and 738.
Thanks to Joey for
doing great things.
He'll have dog-like energy today.
Yeah.
You will not get the zoomies, though. You won't just see Joey running around the field.
Zoomies. Yeah, what's Joey doing out there, going back and forth?
What's Joey doing out there? He's got the zoomies. Joey's got the zoomies.
Going crazy.
He's laying his back on the yard.
Roll around.
What is Joey doing?
Being portrayed.
Thinks he's sugar.
Yeah, he thinks he's sugar.
464-5.
Betraying belly rub.
Call or text the show.
Belly, Joey.
As always, there was a report going around last night we need to address and
yes.
give an update on. Now, there was a report by Josh Peterson, 1620 The Zone, SI.com. He wrote for that Matt Rule had signed an extension with Nebraska with the rumors of all Penn State and what's up. You're hearing that's not officially true as of right now.
Right. I mean, yeah.
It's a
little awkward. I think it
might happen. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I think it's going to happen for sure. And it's possible it has happened, but as I laid my head down to sleep last night at about 10:45, I know that it hadn't. I just think it's going to, and maybe it did. Maybe it did subsequently. You notice though, there's a lot of people that are not reporting it.
Right.
Just
one person went forward with it.
Right.
Interesting.
Right. There's the Herald, the Journal Star, the Pete Thamels. Usually it's a Pete Thamel type deal. The On 3, yeah, there was no follow-ups, and I think there's probably a reason for that. But I do think it'll happen, and it was a safe bet. I mean, we're in a pretty much a world now where there's no ramifications for being wrong.
No, sure.
Just throw anything out there. Yeah.
Right. So
you don't even have to really, if you're wrong, you don't have to even really recount yourself the next day or anything. You just kind of move on.
You don't. No, you absolutely don't. And you, and it was a safe bet, it's a safe bet that it's going to happen.
You expect news today on that front?
Yeah, I do. But I don't know for sure. That's the quandary that this puts you in. I don't know for sure. I think so. I was thinking maybe this morning, but based on what I heard last night, I'm not sure. Maybe sometime though before the game, I would say.
So we flash back to Northwestern beats Penn State mid-October. Nebraska beats Maryland that same day, and of course that's when James Franklin gets fired. And I mean, that whole week was all about Matt Rule's going to Penn State. That was our conversation for the last 2 weeks. Is that
subsided, right?
He was the favorite seen by the betting services for a couple weeks, and I think this week it went to like Joe Brady was up there and Brian Hartline, and Matt Rule's still up there at the top, towards the top, but the talk had really simmered down.
Oh, it had. Yeah, it was really. That's the way I would describe it too. At first it was he's a lead dog in this,
lead dog.
Yeah, the lead dog, and then he became like a second group guy, right?
That's kind of what it felt like. It felt like the names and stuff you were hearing were much different, somewhat quickly, but you never know what goes on. The person that has to be nervous, and not because of what he did, but the big extended contracts. You want that to work out really bad if you're the AD, regents, whoever's all involved in this process. You see the mayhem that is going on at LSU right now because of the long extended contracts that have went bad for LSU. And you always hear like that, ADs, like when things aren't going well for certain people, the ADs are basically on call. You hear it all the time with McIntosh at Wisconsin. Well, he's the one who hired Fickle. He's the one who brought him in here, wanted the whole different plan. So it's always a little bit nerve-wracking at that time. But some of the extended 10-year contracts, there's been a few fails, and so that makes you very nervous as a administration when you're doing that. You want things to go well.
Yeah. Now, as far as rule goes, I think what they will lay out will take him through 2033. He's currently signed through 2030. And we've mentioned this on the show. His contract starting in 2027 will actually be higher than Curt Cignetti's, as it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as it stands. So I don't know what the other thing about the reporting is. My preference is to wait till we know all the terms, not just say a deal has been signed. It doesn't really say much to me. I want to know what the terms are. Those are not out there.
Is there a pay bump in here or what?
Right. What's
the buyout?
Yeah, exactly.
All these things. Buyout's the one that's the big. Is the buyout? Is there mitigation? Those are the things that the two big things that stand out is okay. Because sometimes you would see that happen a lot, where you would see this one I'm sure is different. So I'm not putting this in that category, but a lot of people you'd hear, hey, we're going to give them an extension to show this isn't what's going on here. But a lot of times you see, hey, they're getting so and so got an extension, a vote of confidence. And but then you look in the weeds, and the buyout's the same, what it was prior to, like that. I'm not at all referencing that's the case here, but that's what you would see quite a bit, where it's like, hey, we're giving them a 2-year extension. They really didn't do anything because they could still fire them for the exact same amount of money if that ever had to come up. So that's just breaker knowledge, not what's happening at Nebraska. I have zero knowledge of that.
Yeah, I would just, as far as this goes, Jake, I think that it could happen this morning. If it doesn't, then I'd just wonder a little, not a lot. It'll happen.
Yeah, and it can set up if it does happen today. We have news that rules sticking around, signs an extension, and then he has a chance to finally get the ranked win for Nebraska. Been waiting for 9 years on Saturday against USC. For himself, he's had a rough go himself in terms of winning ranked games.
Yeah, he's 0-7 against.
Set up an epic weekend.
Yeah, he's 0-7 against ranked teams here, and it's 3-25 overall. Which explains probably the Penn State issue. Oh no, to get him locked in right now makes a lot of sense from a recruiting standpoint. It's a huge recruiting weekend, and he can say to them, "Yeah, I'm going to be here." Now, also, you have to give voice to the fact that just because you sign a contract extension doesn't mean if someone else came calling you couldn't go. I mean, it doesn't. You're not bound by law to Nebraska. You're just bound by contract. So he could still leave. It happens all the time. I don't expect it at this point. Bill, your thoughts?
No, you're spot on, because that'd be the one of the terms also, because I know that was when that came up. I know you brought it up, Steve, because I was like, hold it, doesn't he owe like $38 million he's got to pay back, or whatever that obscure number? And you were like, no, we thought the same thing at On3, did our research. He had to pay $5 million in his. And so that would be one that if that term is a lot different, that could make a difference. But if he still only has to pay out $5 million, like Steve said, then leaving is still the exact same as it was before. There's no difference in the leaving. So those, and again, like that this is just Steve, the one that can talk the most. I know a lot of details of what people I worked with went through. Steve's also covered this with how many coaches, what their contract was, what the buyout is, what the mitigation is, all those things.
Yeah. So that's the important stuff. And that stuff's not out. And I imagine it will. I just think of today sometime, probably, not for sure.
I put out the best case scenario. It happens, they win the game against USC. They somehow, they're underdogs for a reason. The USC, let's say extension sign, Nebraska gets beat handily, then you can have people out there saying, "Oh, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?"
Based on one game.
I understand that, but you understand that's how the fan base works. That's how fandom is for people.
100%. Yeah.
On Sunday morning or late Saturday night, basically probably more Sunday with it being a night game. I mean, there'll be a story immediately with an extension signed. It's going to be incredible extension signed. Nebraska upsets USC by 2 touchdowns. Incredible. Or just vice versa, extension signed on Thursday. Nebraska loses. It'll be, what are we doing? That will be a storyline on one way or the other on Sunday morning. Would you agree with that, Steve and Jake?
Oh, come on! I mean,
we
you know what college football is to me? It's just reveling in overreaction.
Oh God, it's the overreaction. Yeah,
it's overreaction city.
That's all it is.
Yeah, it's fun.
It is. It's a place that is part of the fun. It really is.
Yeah, it's a place where you can overreact. And not really.
You can't get enough of it. Yeah, the overreactions are literally insane. Remember, though, all they talk about now is just Saban, and he should be, and he's probably my most enjoyable person to listen to. There was a time back, whatever, how many years ago at the game that passed him by. It was discussed. Yep. It was a storyline.
100%. Saban's lost it when they played Texas in the opener a few years ago and they had 11 penalties. I was like, Saban's not Saban anymore. They're not very good. Yeah. Remember that when they played Texas and they got beaten? They had I think they had 13 penalties that day. Yeah. It was like, what are you doing?
So your left tackle jumps off sides a couple of times and Saban has no idea what he's doing now. He can't even drive to work. He's so confused. Yes, not true.
So we'll see if there's any news at all this morning regarding, again, there's a report last night. You were not confirming this has happened yet, but there's a report that Rule is going to sign an extension. We will see if that happens this morning.
To be clear, most people didn't report it, right?
One report out there.
Yeah. There might have been more. I don't know.
That's all I saw from last night.
Yeah, you would know better than I would.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure. I was up late for some reason last night. I was out.
Yeah. Oh, you say you were up or you weren't?
I was up.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
11 o'clock?
No, about 10:30.
10:30?
Close.
That's late. That's Jake. That's a lot, Jake. On a school night, that's crazy talk.
Did you turn in early, Bill?
I was turning in fairly early. Yes, fairly early. Me and Steve once again did not connect via phone. We tried that yesterday.
How many times was the effort?
I called you. I can document the time because
I called you first and you didn't. And Steve makes stuff up sometimes. I love the response.
What did he say?
What was it yesterday?
On a podcast, on a show. I'm with Munson. He just throws stuff out, and he knows that I don't have a job, so he knows that like when I can't respond to anything. He rubs it in my face too. Oh, I'm doing this mega. I'm doing a quad box. I'm doing a quad box with Greeny right now, and I'm on ESPN. I'm on CBS Sports. I'm with Neuheisel right now.
I called you back. You know that.
I know you did. I know, but still, you love throwing that at me. You know,
can't talk. Really busy
because he knows that I'm always available. He knows that. Well, Bill doesn't have a job.
It's not that. I don't know what else to say other than I called you back, and I'm not very good about calling people back. I'm good about calling you back. Right? I always do. I get to you. You
always do it. And he stays pretty close to the timeline. He really does.
You know who was interesting? The most interesting person to deal with in this way was Pelini. He would go 3 days if I texted him and then get back to me and said, "Hey, did you text me?" I said, "Yeah, like 3 days ago." But
did you see in your phone? Look at it. Of course I texted you.
Yeah, 3 days ago. He was that way. It was interesting. And so I sort of operate in that manner sometimes. Yeah, I'll get back. It might not be today.
Yeah. Trying to be like, huh?
No, not. I mean, just that way, you know. Yeah. What time is it?
It's time to get some breakfast.
Yeah.
If you're hungry in the downtown area for breakfast, brunch, or lunch, where would you send the breakers this morning, Bill?
That bird.
Early Bird's open right now at 19th and K with free and spacious parking. They've got pastels and stuff.
Some spirited walking into the bird today with the cool weather out.
Yes,
spirited walking
during the freeze warning here.
What is spirited walking? By the way,
you can see it. I think we could all see it. I think we could all see what it would look like. Someone they're not prancing, but they're spirited walking in. and then do that little shoulder shiver as you walk into the bird.
Okay.
And rub your hands a couple times together to get a hot cup of coffee.
I can see Andy Garcia doing it right now.
Andy Garcia, he actually might be serving you. He might be he might work the bird.
You're a celebrity, huh, Andy? He might serve you breakfast nachos, breakfast tacos, variety of waffles, pancakes, French toast, and the world famous hash holes.
Hash holes.
Hash holes.
Stop by today. It's open till 2 p.m. every day of the week at 19th and K, early bird with free parking. Also, when we come back, the governor of Louisiana does not want the current LSU AD to hire the next coach. We'll play some audio of that next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Do you want boots that actually feel good on your feet? Meindl delivers premium German-engineered comfort, brought to you right here from Nebraska. Built tough for trails, fields, and everyday wear, and backed by Meindl's Comfort Promise, so you can try them on with confidence. Use promo code THETICKET at MeindlUSA.com, spelled MEINDL, for free shipping. That's MeindlUSA.com. Meindl, comfort you have to feel to believe.
Calling all caffeinated Husker fans. Looking to boost your energy and focus? Caffeine alone won't do the trick. Enter Cranium Energy Drinks based out of Fremont, Nebraska, founded by lifelong Husker fans. Cranium is more than just caffeine. Every can has highly dosed nootropics that help boost mental clarity, paired with 150 milligrams of natural caffeine to provide smooth, long-lasting energy as well as enhanced focus. Find it at Hy-Vee Health Markets in Nebraska and Council Bluffs, as well as select gas stations and supplement stores. Or purchase online at drinkcranium.com, spelled with a Y after the I. Enter code EARLYBREAK for 10% off your order.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer. Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you. HF Crave. Fresh, local, craveable. Find them at 48th and Holdridge or order online at hfcrave.com.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at WindowWorldLincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Anderson Ford in Lincoln has 2 convenient locations, which means 2 times the customer service, 2 times the inventory, and 2 times the ability to get you in the car of your dreams. Whether you visit us on the north side or the south side, You'll find more selection and a team that's always on your side. When you're looking for a better way to buy your next Ford, visit Anderson Ford in Lincoln, where exceptional service meets unbeatable selection.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay. Playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza. The big one. All the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
Baumgars is hosting a ladies' night this Sunday from 5 to 8 p.m. Stop into your local Baumgars store for a special shopping event. Ladies will receive a 20% off discount from regular price on their purchases and can enter to win gift cards. Plus, a portion of the evening's proceeds will be donated to local cancer centers, hospitals, and women's shelters. So mark your calendar for the Baumgars Ladies' Night this Sunday from 5 to 8 p.m. We hope to see you there.
For remote starters, audio upgrades, and more, there's only one place to go. Auto Sounds of Lincoln at 48th and O.
This
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Chilly day like this makes you want to eat a nice warm steak, right? Down at Ruhlman Steakhouse, make that drive down Highway 6 to Ashland. Go see Phil and the team. Maybe get a filet. Of course, you'd wrap up with the cookie skillet. That's natural. Phil, you're muted still. But you want to go see Phil and the team. Have your crab rice, as you love. Sip.
Yeah, I do like it. Legit. They give you a lot of it, too.
Jake talked about a warm steak, not a cold steak.
Cold
Hey,
steak's not
some
bad.
people eat rare steak, Bill. And that's not for me.
Yeah,
Some people
not
do.
for me.
Yeah.
I like it. I like
a little
trending.
medium or medium rare.
I trend towards rare.
So it's
I always
almost
say
kind
medium
of cold
rare.
then.
Yeah, it can be a little cold. I say medium rare trending towards rare.
We're not eating together.
Really?
Medium, medium to medium. Medium rare at the absolute most red.
Yeah, I'm a medium guy. I know. I'm a medium guy.
Rare?
Medium trending to rare is what I said. And that's what I like.
I'm making sure I heard you correctly, but you're
I
not
like
cooking.
red.
You're not cooking my steak.
That's
Okay,
fine.
A couple more minutes in that.
I don't
please.
expect to cook your steak.
Could you imagine that? Remember the time that Sip cooked steaks for all of us? I couldn't imagine
all
getting a phone
there.
call. Hey, what are you guys up to tonight? I got some steaks I'm going to throw on the grill. You and Jake want to stop over? All of a
Could
sudden-
happen.
I'll grill it for 30
You guys
seconds.
all of a sudden,
Chances
Jake's
are-
there, and Jake's in the kitchen making up a Caesar salad or something, and Steve's out there on the grill, just the three of us. I think there'd be no chance that ever happening.
Hey, but you know what? It's a good thing to
Cutting up
fantasize.
vegetables.
Yeah, chopping up vegetables. I'll bring the potatoes, Steve.
Okay. Could you bring the dessert, please?
I'll bring the dessert. I would. I've always been a dessert. That's what I bring, because you can purchase incredible desserts that everyone's happy with.
Lemon bars. Lemon bars are a
Anything you
go-to.
want. Just go to a bakery, go to Hy-Vee, go to Village Inn and get a pie. Everything's happy.
Yep.
Tell you one thing,
Those-
better bring some money when you go buy that pie. It's not cheap anymore.
Is that right? Are we up in are we close to 20 at this point?
Oh, I'm sure it's a 20. I think it's a $20 bill for sure
Is it?
for a pecan
I
pie.
don't-
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's gotten to 20, Bill. I don't know if it has.
Someone help us out there. Anybody at the grocery store working?
Not
at a
grocery
bakery
store,
area?
Village Inn.
Village Inn.
Village Inn. We'd like to know what would a French silk cost us?
I'm gonna guess 17.
Okay.
$17.99, $21.5 by the time you're done.
What
Tax. Yeah, with tax.
Yeah, with tax. You get right to 20 probably. I don't know if you need a $20 bill though.
Go see Phil and the team at Ruhlman Steakhouse, Highway 6 in Ashland. Okay, bizarre time. It's a very strange world right now. Everything's bizarre. Yesterday, we were trying to confirm every time, was this AI? It was real. It was absolutely real. The governor of Louisiana, his name is Jeff Landry.
Okay.
He was speaking, I think he was at the governor's, at the Capitol.
The governor's ball.
He was somewhere speaking about the situation of LSU football. Who's hiring the head coach? He clearly does not like the AD, Scott Woodward. Here is Jeff Landry. This is not AI. This is real audio from yesterday. Listening to the governor's thoughts on the LSU opening.
We are not going down a failed path. And I wanted to tell you something. This is a pattern. The guy that's here now that wrote that contract cost Texas A&M $70-something million. Right now, we got a $53 million liability. We are not doing that again. And you know what? I believe that we're going to find a great coach. I mean, maybe we'll let President Trump pick it. He loves winners. You know, I'm not going to be picking the next coach. But I can promise you, we're going to pick a coach, and we're going to make sure that that coach is successful. And we're going to make sure that he's compensated properly. And we're going to put metrics on it. Because I'm tired of rewarding failure in this country. And then leaving the taxpayers on the foot, to foot the bill. So, yeah, absolutely. Who's that? No. I can tell you right now, Scott Woodward is not selecting the next coach. Hell, I'll let Donald Trump select it before I let him do it. I don't know, but the Board of Supervisors is going to come up with a committee, and they're going to go find us a coach.
That is the governor, Jeff Landry, Louisiana, saying he says Scott Woodward, the standing AD at LSU, will not be in charge of hiring the next coach.
So he's talking about a Board of Supervisors?
Basically, yes.
That's who determines the next coach.
That's what he said, at least.
It's can you imagine that? I mean, that is a bold statement, but I don't think anyone probably in Louisiana or any place is probably pushing back on that a lot. Could you, when you have, and I thought the most interesting part was that he brought up the Texas A&M, which everyone knows is real, and that's who did do the deal. But yeah, obviously that's in another state, but he still brought that one back up. So things are. I would doubt that Scott Woodward is that's a long-lasting career there. I'd imagine. I think that thing is on the way out.
What does LSU leadership do today? Not Woodward, the people above him, be it the president or the what? You have to have a meeting right away, right, and say, okay, now we have a little dust up here we have to deal with. The governor,
speaking about,
is suggesting that the AD doesn't hire this coach. Now we have to figure this out quickly, right? Because somebody has to hire a coach,
right?
And somebody has to conduct a search. Somebody has to go through the mechanisms of getting this done. Is Woodward not doing it? Because
imagine if they have to go fly some places to go meet coaches and those things but the AD's not on the plane. He's not going. Has nothing to do with it. It made it sound as if, the way it sounded to me, that he is not involved. It's not like, well, hang on now, he'll be involved. I think it sounded to me like that Scott Woodward will not be involved in this process.
Okay,
they don't have a president.
Why is he the AD? It's time to just let him go. Okay, if the AD is not involved in the search or the hiring, what's he doing there?
Do you have a
cut him?
Do you see the
Get
problem?
Him out of there.
Do you see the problem at that point? So you don't have an AD or a head coach.
We have an AD, but he's not actually doing AD duties.
Yeah, Steve, they don't have a president. There's no president.
There's no president. There's no AD. There's no coach.
LSU. Happening.
Other than that, everything's fine at LSU.
Everything's fine. Imagine when you walk into a staff room, no one knows where to sit. Who's at the front of the table on each end? I don't know. We don't have anybody at the front end of the table.
Then the question becomes: Should the governor conduct himself this way? Throw himself head first into this.
You ever heard that before? Can you imagine Pillen say, "Hey, stand down, Troy Dayton, I got this"?
I would say I've never heard it publicly. I've heard it that no, not a governor.
Not like that.
I've heard regents get involved,
like maybe behind closed doors, but not to a public,
not like that
intentionally in a public setting. We know this is going to be heard by everybody.
I've 100% heard regents.
He mentioned the governor of Louisiana mentioned twice, which was kind of fun to hear. Like that was kind of made you laugh. That he mentioned twice just to have the current president of the United States might be involved in selecting the coach at LSU.
Twice he did.
Very odd. And you're right. The other thing about this bill, that Jake had to make clear this was not AI.
Because that's easily an AI.
No.
That was serious
Jake,
stuff.
I'm
That was
with you.
actual audio. We had to
Me
confirm
too.
like there's gotta be real. There's gotta be
No,
fake.
I know.
That's legitimate.
Because when I saw it, initially I thought, oh, this isn't real. There's no way that's real. That's real.
And that was very real. So Jeff Landry, the governor of Louisiana, has spoken about the LSU job, saying the AD's not hiring this guy.
So what's Woodard doing today? What's his wife saying to him at breakfast? Hey, what's going on?
Like this morning, what are they having? Like maybe some, I don't know, like some scrambled eggs. And what are you doing today? I don't know. I'm not helping with the search. I know that. So
Honey,
take a walk, I guess.
They're talking about you on early break.
It's Nebraska. Fascinating in LSU. When we come back, Rick Heyman.
Also,
go ahead, Bill.
It's gold because for a talk show, because stuff like that's awesome. That's like things happening quick like that for us to talk about. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
You know what they'll do? They'll probably hire a really good coach, and we'll see what happens with that. But it's still one of the most coveted jobs in college football. It's a top 4 to 5 job in the profession. And so there's no one going to push back from it. I don't want to get involved in this. I don't want to coach at LSU. The governor got involved, so I'm going to push back. Nope. They put 103,000 people in there and get cranked up.
Rick Heyman, song of the day is next. Early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Midwest Bank is hosting our annual Thanksgiving food drive, partnering with local Lincoln schools to provide Thanksgiving dinners to families in need. We hope to provide meals for more than 120 families in our community this year. You can help by dropping off a donation at either Midwest Bank location, 7001 Pioneers Boulevard or 2655 Jamie Lane. Any donation is greatly appreciated. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread's Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Do you want boots that actually feel good on your feet? Meindl delivers premium German-engineered comfort, brought to you right here from Nebraska. Built tough for trails, fields, and everyday wear, and backed by Meindl's Comfort Promise, so you can try them on with confidence. Use promo code THETICKET at MeindlUSA.com, spelled MEINDL, for free shipping. That's MeindlUSA.com. Meindl, comfort you have to feel to believe.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers. Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer. Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you. HF Crave. Fresh, local, craveable. Find them at 48th and Holdridge or order online at hfcrave.com.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner, Fort Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford of Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Salt Mine City is your go-to brewery in the Haymarket for craft beers and great food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their Big Fatty 7-ounce hamburger or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. And don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. Friday through Sunday at 8th and R.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, frost and patchy fog possible this morning. Otherwise, mainly sunny skies and be breezy today. The high near 59. Tonight, mainly clear skies and light winds. The low around 36. And tomorrow, we'll see increasing clouds throughout the day. It'll be breezy. The high near 54. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Baumgars is hosting a ladies' night this Sunday from 5 to 8 p.m. Stop into your local Baumgars store for a special shopping event. Ladies will receive a 20% off discount from regular price on their purchases and can enter to win gift cards. Plus, a portion of the evening's proceeds will be donated to local cancer centers, hospitals, and women's shelters. So mark your calendar for the Baumgars Ladies' Night this Sunday from 5 to 8 p.m. We hope to see you there.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Move over, Jake.
I'm moving. Jeez.
Thursdays are reserved for a man with a wider range of music knowledge than Jake could ever dream of.
This is the golden era. You would hear this on any radio station. You know, it wasn't like it is now.
Okay.
You know, you got country, you got R&B, you got pop, you got rap, you got rock. They didn't have that then. You heard everything.
A man who knows a good song when he hears it, just as much as a good diamond when he sees it.
You get a diamond!
Yes, I do get a diamond. I get a diamond, and that makes me happy.
It's time for Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, sponsored by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket.
Once again, your song of the day from 1982, Rosanna by Toto. 464-56851 is bad, 10 is good. Text rating on Rick Heyman's Starter Heyman Jewelers song of the day. You're up first today, Sip.
Oh, where's Bill?
He's here.
Bill,
You're first, Steve.
He went first yesterday.
Yeah, you can't deny the art. It's not a badass song, it is what it is. It's very much a staple song of the 80s, sort of defines that period. One of the songs that I would say defines it. Never was one of my favorites.
You would say that real quick. You say that Toto, that song defines the 80s.
No. It's one of the songs, I would say.
One of the songs. Even one of the songs. Okay.
Yeah, one of the songs for sure. It was always on.
It was
always
on a lot.
Always on. Heard it a million times. It's fine. Like I said, you can't deny the art. It's not my cup of tea. So what do you do with it? You give it a 5.01. That's what you do with it. 5.01.
Bill?
I don't know if that song, it was like it's on a loop, Steve. It was always playing. And I don't know if anyone really cared for it that much, but there was always
It's still going.
It might be the most remarkable song I've ever heard because of that factor that it got so much playtime. Did any of your friends? Would any of your friends had a Toto cassette? Because I wouldn't have had one friend would have had a Toto cassette.
I didn't have one.
That wouldn't have made it. It's
nobody did.
Would Haas have been playing Toto when he picked you up?
No.
Roseanne out of the car.
No, he was Rolling Stones all the way. No, not Toto. Toto. Haas is Rolling Stones.
So Tumbling Dice. So how would you compare Tumbling Dice to Toto?
Wow, Bill just invoked Tumbling Dice, which is an incredible song.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Wow.
I'm with Steve. I can't get it to a 5. I can get it to a 3.9. Again, I'm sure there's art there. It would not be walk up, it would be walk away. Type of a thing.
I'll go slightly higher than Sip, like 5.3.
Okay, you kind of like it.
I don't think it's horrible. It's definitely not great, but it's middle of the road.
Rudy's going to be a 4.6.
Okay, Rudy. Oh,
says Yawn Fest. Sorry, Rick. 3.1 from Rudy.
Dude, that's as low as Rudy is going.
Our average is about a 4 something.
Yeah, 4.5 or something like that. Well, we're now joined by Rick Heyman, Starter Heyman Jewelers. Rick, good morning. Not the highest scores on Rosanna by Toto, but you've had worse scores here on the show.
You've had worse, Rick.
Worse for sure.
That's a shame. Forgotten Gems. Yeah, we heard it all the time back then, but we don't ever hear it anymore. And you guys are obviously happy about that.
glad it went away.
Not ecstatic, but yeah.
Not upset at all.
Real quick, I got a shout out to Maroon 5, James Valentine. Real quick story.
Okay.
He used to work at Dietz Music, and I played golf with him one time with Doug Fenton, the owner of Dietz. A lot of really big-time guys came through Dietz back in those days. I'm sorry I didn't play a Maroon 5 song. I don't know a lot of them. I think there's a few that are really good. He's obviously unbelievably talented, and his band back then was called Happy Dog.
Okay.
Happy Dog.
And it was a trio, and they won a Battle of the Bands, and they moved to L.A., and the band didn't make it, but he made it, meeting up with the other dude, the guy on The Voice,
Adam
the
Levine.
lead singer, Adam Levine, yeah. And the two of them, they're kind of like the McCartney and Lennon of the whatever this era is. And they own all the songwriting. I mean, it's crazy how many records those guys have sold. So hats off to them and to James. He comes back occasionally, and I haven't seen him in forever. But yeah, he was a great kid even back then. Just a really cool kid. So I'm sorry I missed him. I wasn't in town. By the way, when the frost gets on the window, back at this is really aging me. I use CD cases as the scraper for the frost.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Cassette tapes were used too. The cassette tape container was used. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then it always got all over your hand, and you were freezing, and you were young and idiotic, and didn't feel like putting on a glove, and stuff like that. Okay, Toto 4. This record, Toto 4, 1982, 4 times platinum, sold 4 million U.S. copies.
Okay.
Toto has sold 50 million total records. And by the way, I've seen him twice. I saw him with the original line, not the original lineup, like the second original lineup. They played at Harrah's in Omaha. That's like 15 years ago.
Harrah's?
And there was like, or whatever the one up there is, I can't remember, one of those casinos. And there was like 200 people there. It was the early show. And most of them were all farmers and people that were the VIPs. They didn't even know what they were listening to.
200 people.
It was nothing.
A very big show.
Yeah, and so these guys are some of the most famous LA studio musicians in history.
Okay.
They were sort of the next version of the Wrecking Crew. They played on every record back in the day. Da 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 da, which is the Michael Jackson. That was all Steve Lukather, the guitar player, who's still out there playing. I just saw him a year ago in Arizona, and unbelievable. They're just still spectacular, beyond belief. So some of the greatest musicians to ever come out of L.A. They played with Michael Jackson, Boz Scaggs, Don Henley. They created the L.A. sound, the pop sort of really fat sound back in those days. So they were incredible. This song was earth-shattering at the time when it came out because it was just something really unusual. And a couple of quick notes about it. Steve Porcaro, who wrote it, and Lukather, who's the guitar player still playing, described it as the ultimate Toto track. Cashbox magazine said it is a varied palette of pleasing pop shades. Billboard said the arrangement is more complex than anything Toto's known for, mixing rock power chords with softer passages. Classic rock history critic Brian Cashinen rated it as Toto's greatest song, saying it was easily one of the 80s best singles. So, with that in mind, Stump Sippers and the Coach, we're glad you brought your piano with you, Coach. Maybe you can learn a few chords on this song today. I know you love it so much.
Yeah.
I would like that. Yes, thank you, Rick.
I can teach it to you. I played it in like 3 different bands. Toto, okay, who's first?
Sip's first.
Sip?
Yep.
This record, Toto 4, won the following 2, 3, or 4 Grammy Awards.
This record?
The album.
Yes, 3. 3 Grammys.
You get a CZ, it was 4.
Didn't see that one coming.
0 for 1. 0 for 1.
4 Grammy Awards in one night. And the Porcaro brothers, all 3 of them, dad, Joe, was playing down in the orchestra pit that night. You know, they have the band down in front at these award shows. Their dad was a jazz musician and played in all of these orchestras in L.A. And he was in the pit that night playing when they won 4 Grammys. That had to have been pretty cool.
It's a good night.
Yeah.
Okay, Coach, this song was allegedly written about the keyboard player Steve Porcaro's then-girlfriend, Rosanna. Was it about Rosanna Arquette, Roseanne Barr, or Rose Royce?
Arquette.
You get a diamond. Yeah.
Nice, Bill. All right.
Who's Rosanna
Arquette?
Who is that?
Who is that?
She was a famous actress back in the 80s.
Andy Garcia's love
Andy
interest.
Garcia used to date her.
Yep.
Okay.
Jake and Andy Garcia.
Blame Fox.
Cars were out.
They should have afforded DiCaprio last night somehow.
Yeah, he was kind of underrated. Okay, and for everybody is Toto 50 million plus records, still out touring. Are they in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Yes or no?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm going, they shouldn't be.
3 diamonds. No, because, and as a bonus, because of what song?
Oh,
maybe that one.
Maybe that one.
That's a Rosanna. Because of Rosanna, Rick.
Actually, it's because you all lose. It's because of Africa.
Why is that a problem? Why is that a problem?
The people that run the Hall of Fame hate the song Africa. It's only sold, I don't know, 25 million.
It's the biggest song by far.
Yeah, by far.
Total. Okay.
Wow.
Maybe
What
that
is
song.
We're gonna bless the rains down in Africa.
yeah.
That one.
Bless the rains
That-
down
you
in
got
Africa.
Yeah, that's the one.
And every time they play it, I've seen them twice, the crowd absolutely loses their mind. So
I bet they do.
Rick, what's happening right now at Sauter Heyman Jewelers?
Sauter Heyman, if you looked at the price of gold lately, it's at an all-time high. We buy gold. So if you've got grandma or mom's old gold laying around and you haven't done anything with it, go through the jewelry box, find out what's in there, bring it in. We're going to pay you top dollar right now, plus a bonus if you trade it in. You're going to get more. We also carry Heartland diamonds, patented 87 facets, the most beautiful diamond in the world, or we'll throw in a free pair of dollar store readers to make sure you're not blind. We carry watches, Swiss watches from all over the place. I'm telling you, we sell more watches now than any time in our history. We do have the outlet store downtown, 30 to 70% off every day. Don't forget our Husker jewelry, our custom-made collector Husker jewelry, 120 years old, 4 generations. Breakers get 10% off in Lincoln and Grand Island, SauterHeyman.com. I'll post more interesting things about the fabulous Toto on my personal Facebook. And I love hearing from breakers on my Facebook. Feel free to message me. I love hearing from you. That's all I got, fellas.
All right. Good job,
Rick. Always good stuff. Thanks for next week.
Good job.
Bye-bye.
That's Rick Heyman. Song of the day was Rosanna by Toto from 1982. That's not the reason why.
Why are they not in the Hall of Fame? Maybe it's this song.
Hour 2 is next. A hot seat update next. An early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sometimes good people make mistakes. When you find yourself in need of an attorney, call Liberty Law Group. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group will defend you in court and protect your freedom to get you the best possible outcome and the justice you deserve. Trust your freedom to Liberty Law Group, the best criminal attorneys in Nebraska and Iowa. Call them today at 877-404-5238. That's 877-404-5238. Or check them out online at libertylawgroup.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Hungry for something real? Come to HF Crave, Lincoln's favorite spot for burgers that are anything but basic. Locally sourced Nebraska beef, hand-cut fries, and bold flavors that'll make your taste buds cheer. Whether you're craving the classics or ready to try something wild, they've got the burger that gets you. HF Crave. Fresh, local, craveable. Find them at 48th and Holdridge or order online at hfcrave.com.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Boyd Farm Outfitters. Farmers, you need to know about Green Eye Spot Spray. With Green Eye, we replace your existing spray boom with a brand new aluminum boom equipped with camera technology that identifies and sprays only weeds and not your crop. The boom comes with 2 spray lines so you can still broadcast residual herbicide while you're spot spraying weeds that are up. Green Eye users in Nebraska are saving a ton of money on herbicides, but that's just the beginning. Learn more at BoydFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Load up on meat and more this fall at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. From now through the end of November, Ferndale fresh turkeys are just $3.99 per pound and in limited stock, perfect for your holiday meals. Plus, you can stop by for lunch on Fired Up Thursday at the Mercado East or Fired Up Friday at the Mercado North. With locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Old Cheney in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha, get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town. Bonsall Pool and Spa's annual Spooktacular sale is here. Now through November 1st, get an extra $1,000 off hot tubs at an already low sale price and get $500 off the already low sale prices on infrared and traditional saunas. All hot tub water care products and accessories are also for sale for the Spooktacular sale, now through November 1st at Bonsall Pool and Spa at 33rd and Highway 2. Call for more info at 402-488-0148 or visit bonsallpool.com. Salt Mine City is your go-to brewery in the Haymarket for craft beers and great food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their Big Fatty 7-ounce hamburger or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. And don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. Friday through Sunday at 8th and R. When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans, so I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch with you on Early Break. Hour 2, as always, sponsored by our friends at Midwest Bank. Member
FDIC.
Location in South Lincoln at 27th and Jamie Lane, also at 70th and Pioneers. And Bill told us yesterday that Shin Daddy was off today, back tomorrow as Steve Sterling. Is he prepping for his picks right now? Bill,
he's not prepping for the picks. Remember, he's still running his cobbler shop there for putting together everyone's their homemade Halloween costume. So he's got those giant tables set out so you can set patterns out on them and cut material. And then he's got a lot of woodworking equipment. And yesterday he brought in a couple of giant air compressors to help clean up some of the sawdust. And then they just kind of started having some fun, and they would blast people in the face with them when people would walk in and press the air compressor button. It kind of
That's really unprofessional.
it's very unprofessional, but people seem to kind of enjoy it. Kind of made their day. Oh,
Laughing off all that shit, Daddy.
that was a huge thing in shop class. When I was in shop class, you had the air compressor out to do a little bit of cleanup of sawdust, and you just blast it in someone's face. And I thought that was funny.
Well,
You and Duke, better time.
The cobbler shop, I like that. I can't wait for.
I think cobbler shops, they make wooden shoes.
Wooden shoes. Well, there'll be some wooden shoes made. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There's wooden
Halloween costumes,
kids
man.
clomping around in wooden shoes out there.
Wooden shoes.
You're
It's like
a mile away.
he's brought in a couple people from some Dutch to help out with the wooden shoes.
Dutch are helping out here.
Yes.
Why not? Because shit, Daddy has that kind of pull.
He brought in the Dutch.
He brought in
the Dutch. Yes.
Northern Iowa.
Usually doesn't happen. Was it what are you talking about? Northern Iowa?
Northwest Iowa is a lot of
Northwest Iowa, the Dutch. Yes, the Dutchman. Yes.
Right.
Well,
Think about that one too. We should make shoes. What should we make them out of? I think wood. Wood
sounds comfortable.
It is.
Very
wood sounds comfortable. Let's get a nice oak in here and sand it down.
rounds my foot very well. Be very comfortable. Thanks to Midwest Bank for sponsoring hour 2. 464-5685. Call or text as always. Before we get to the hot seat, you got a text you want to update.
Yeah, we heard from
about Andy Garcia.
We heard from Andy Garcia's representation. Teddy Prohaska's grandpa. He said if you watched Landman, Andy Garcia played the head of the cartel in the last episode. So he is employed. He's
acting.
Yeah, he's an actor.
That's Billy Bob Thornton and who else in that show?
I don't know. Billy Bob Thornton.
That's it.
That's
all that I know. Now I know Andy Garcia.
Andy Garcia is a Landman. So
Thank you.
He is active.
Thank you for that.
He's not just someone from years ago. He's active right now.
Yes.
How about that?
I just couldn't believe they showed him. Again, I'm not trying to say what order they should show him. But they went Bateman first, and then Garcia, and then somebody else, and then Leonardo DiCaprio, who could be the biggest name of all those guys.
Yeah, I wonder who someone else was.
I forget who it was.
Imagine Andy Garcia in the Titanic.
A bit role. Yeah, he probably wasn't a Titanic.
He had a cameo.
He's an easy bet. All of a sudden, Andy's in a life raft.
Andy Garcia, I hope we go to hell.
He's got a couple.
Thank you to
Teddy's
Mr.
grandpa.
Prohaska there.
Yeah.
All right. Saw this. We know it's going to be a very crazy coaching cycle. We already have coaches fired. More coaches to go. Now, this is of the coaches still employed. On 3.
Hut it.
Andy Staples. You work with On 3, Sip.
I do.
He's technically a co-worker of yours.
He's not even technically. Just is a co-worker.
Co-worker of yours at On 3, big network. Put out his top 10 coaches on the hot seat. Now, think about the jobs open. LSU is open. Florida's open. Penn State, Virginia Tech, UCLA. These are big, Oklahoma State, big jobs, which are open.
Yeah, this is quite a list.
These are jobs and names that also could be available here soon, if not by the end of the season.
Jeez.
This is the coach is still employed. Number 1 on the hot seat per Andy Staples is Mark Stoops at Kentucky.
Yeah.
Kentucky's not a huge job. It is the SEC job, though.
He's been on the SEC job. That's interesting. But I'm hearing that stronger all the time. And I said things just have not gone well in the last couple of years. But that's interesting at that. But I can see him. He's definitely on the hot seat.
Number 2 on the hot seat is, no surprise here, Hugh Freeze at Auburn. So another SEC job. So you would have LSU, potentially, if these guys are fired, LSU, Florida, Kentucky, Auburn, we open in the SEC potentially.
Yeah, amazing.
You've got 3 of the 4 have won national championships.
No big whoop.
3 of the 4. That's some prestige. You're right. Oh, Auburn's a mess. Well, they've won a national championship. They've lost in a national championship game.
Yes. They've been in 2 titles in the last 15 years.
Steve, you've covered this for so long. And then, Jake, give me your fandom on this. The Florida State, the Auburns, Kentucky's, whoever these other schools are, you hear NC State, different schools. Do they just go, you know what? There's so much movement. do we just write it out and just say if something does, even Florida State doesn't right the ship and Auburn doesn't right the ship, do we just say there's so much movement going on, let's just write it out? Or is it one of those things like we've talked about and Steve brought up, we can't afford to fire him, but can we not afford to fire him? And so it's just interesting. What's your thoughts on that, Steve, from covering this?
I would listen, there's two schools of thought. One is if the AD knows who he wants, then just go ahead and get it done, be it behind the scenes or otherwise. I would be inclined to let it shake out because someone might lose a job that you want. I mean, you might want a Hugh Freeze at, I don't know, name a school. You might think that Norvell still has a lot left. One of these guys aren't all washed up.
No, I think it's fine. Yeah, exactly. So go Mike Norvell, 3 at Florida State, 4.
Yeah.
Jonathan Smith at Michigan State on the hot seat.
Yeah, Smith's not washed
up.
up.
I keep hearing his name at UCLA, though. That's the name that's been popping up at UCLA.
Say again.
I saw yesterday a hot board in terms of at UCLA. Jonathan Smith is toward the top of that list.
What? He has a job.
Yes, I saw. Jonathan Smith is like a top 4.
Problem.
Is top 4 in the odds at UCLA for to be their next head coach.
Is that right?
As of yesterday, Jonathan Smith. Yes.
Okay. Then 5. I didn't even know this was an issue.
Dave Doran at NC State.
Okay. Doran's on.
I've heard that through some my friends in the business that are in the agent business have basically said it's a done deal that he's not returning.
Doran's out.
Yes.
Doran was on the finalist list on the last go round for Nebraska. 100%.
Nobody wanted him either here.
I don't know that. Maybe I'll trust.
In terms of the number 6, Bill Belichick at UNC.
That story just went quiet. Everyone felt 3 weeks ago, right, that he would not be back in some fashion, and then it just went crickets.
Yep.
And they keep losing. People stop caring. Number 7, Dave Aranda at Baylor on the hot seat. Yeah, they're 4-4 right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's very hot. It's very hot.
CF this weekend. 8, Mike Locksley at Maryland.
Huh.
And then 9 was Luke. I forget 10, but 9 was Luke Fickell at Wisconsin. So you would think he's on the hot seat. He hasn't been number 9 on the hot seat, Luke Fickell at Wisconsin.
Would that be because the AD has made a statement basically in support?
Yes. I mean, that's why it's curious to me that people still say he's on the hot seat because the AD has said that he'll be back. That's why I don't understand that. Although
if they go 2-10, the AD might just be out of that.
But that's true. That's true.
The AD says it, but if they keep losing games, there's no guarantee that dude's back.
The governor might have to weigh in.
He might go to Wisconsin.
The governor.
Carousel, Bill. I think you'd agree. I've never seen the carousel like this in the last, I'm going to say 10 years, but you might go further than that.
I don't remember one myself. I'm sure there's history that says there was one that was better or bigger. But you take those jobs. If Auburn comes open and you have 3 schools that have won national championships that we remember, it's not like, Minnesota won a national championship like in the 40s or 50s or something. I don't have memories of those things, but I remember Auburn winning it, and I remember them losing it. I remember Florida winning national championships. LSU, obviously, I was there for one, and there's several others. So it's a remarkable group. I just wonder how people go like, well, who are we going to get? What is the job? But I'll say this: people say, who are we going to get? Can't do it. There's really good coaches out there. Because a lot of the coaches that are doing really, really good at a lot of places, they didn't win the press conference, and they're doing extremely well. So there's trust me, there's capable coaches. Can you just do a great job of vetting them and making it happen for them? There's people that are very capable to do a great job.
I agree. I would say this, with remarkable instability all over the place, I think it makes sense to have stability at Nebraska. Just go with stability right now. Lock him in and give it a go, because all around you, there's instability. Not all around you, but a lot of places. This is not over. There's going to be more, as Andy suggests here. So I don't know. Stoops would be, see, how many of these guys are still very employable? I'd say a lot of them, right?
Yes.
I mean, what do you say? Stoops is very employable still. I think Hugh Freeze is Hugh Freeze still viable in your mind?
This will be a setback. I'd have a hard time thinking that if he got let go, that Okie State's doing everything they can to get him. I don't see that. No,
I could see Norvell though being viable.
Sure.
Yes.
Jonathan Smith viable.
Maybe it goes back to the West Coast. He was successful at Oregon State.
Right.
Hasn't worked well at Michigan State, but maybe UCLA is the job for him.
Dorn, I don't know. I don't know what Dorn.
Dorn seems like it's almost like we're just getting bored. He's been there probably about 12 years. They're going to go to a bowl game. I think they're the one loss I think that Virginia has, and so I imagine we get to a bowl game. It just seems like it's like, well, let's just do something different. That's what it feels like.
When it was before Nebraska hired Rule. Now this was Trev. It was Doran, Fickle, Lance Leipold, Rule. That's what it was. Got down to that. I say that with the utmost confidence. Dorn was on that final list. Fickle was on that final list. Lance, I know for sure that Trev interviewed him in his home. I mean, so those were the guys on the final list before they settled on Rule. Belichick, is he viable?
I'd say no. I don't think anyone's going there. No.
All right. How about Aranda, Bill? What about Aranda?
He's probably more viable I'd say no. He would be somewhere as a defensive coordinator, but probably a no.
How about Loxley? Down a division? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, it'd have to be more of a, whatever comes open in the group of 6, probably.
Group of 5. That's what I meant.
Not going to FCS.
No.
Group of 6.
Some of these guys would land in a group of 6, right? Loxley could land in a group of 6, right?
I believe he would be looked at, correct.
Yeah,
I don't think Loxley's getting fired. That's one I don't.
You don't.
Steve? You may have heard this yesterday, and Jake. The most remarkable story, maybe in coaching, and to track someone's career. I don't know if it'd be one that Lane Kiffin's the most incredible storyline. He's assistant coach at USC. Then he gets the head coach with the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
He gets fired immediately. Al Davis says he got duped. I was listening to this on another show yesterday. Then he gets the head job at Tennessee, takes shots at everybody, across the board, just shots at everybody, leaves there, goes to USC, gets fired at the airport in the tarmac. He gets fired at that time. He goes to Bama to get himself rebuilt again. As he's preparing for the national championship game, Saban just says you're not connected enough to everything. Just lets him go. He goes to FAU. So he's at FAU. Then he gets the Ole Miss job, and now he's the number one target. He could have either if he wanted LSU or Florida, he could have either one of those jobs. He's the most talked about, targeted coach that is out there right now. But just his timeline is remarkable. It's fun to follow, and I love listening to him on some of his interviews.
Okay, now here's my question to you, Bill. Does all of that, the craziness at LSU, if you're a head coach, would you look at that and say, I don't know if I want that instability. If I were Lane, I think I would look at Florida and say, I want to go somewhere where there's stability in the administration, where the governor's not talking about the AD not making this hire. I don't know if I'd want to jump into that mess.
It makes it interesting, that's for sure. I do say I think everyone would probably agree right now. I'd still put LSU as the number one job. That would still be the one that would. But obviously, Florida's had great success. They've got in-state talent to recruit, so a lot of things. But LSU still, it's a special place. It looks a little, a couple of things now are very interesting. But it's just amazing that Lane Kiffin is through that. His timeline is how he's persevered is really, really interesting to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's the Eddie Haskell of coaches.
And then you have Nick Saban talking to On 3 yesterday about just he says that Ole Miss could be a better job than LSU or Florida because of all the money going in there with the resources. Like he said, jobs that have been great over time, like LSU, Florida, yes, have had more success, more titles than Ole Miss, but at this exact moment, he doesn't say for sure that those are better jobs than what he has right now at Ole Miss because they've given him a lot of money to work with for NIL.
He's just suggesting it's all money based now. how you weigh jobs.
Yeah, and it's interesting. You don't know what Ole Miss has, because we talked about that in the state of Alabama. There's one billionaire, and he's an Auburn fan. So you don't know what programs have and what they don't have exactly. So you don't know if Florida has more money, but it's different now unless you're just going old school, because up until June 30th of last year, you could just pay any player, whatever you wanted. Now they're saying you by the letter of the law, you can't do that. It has to be approved NIL. So how do you make a deal? They say you have to have all this money. So you go to Florida, or you go to LSU, we're going to pay these players all this money, and then it's going to be, it has to be approved through NIL. Is this contract actually approved? Well, no, it's not. That'll take 6 to 8 months for that to happen. And so there's just so many outliers there. It's incredible.
So you jump in the third lane and you do it anyway.
That's where the third lane comes up, where it's just like, trust me, you're going to get your money.
Right.
But that's what makes it so interesting. So what it basically means is the rev share did nothing except take money directly out of the budget of the university. But if that's the case, if they're like, they're like, well, really nothing's changed here right now, which would again make the collectives viable.
I think so. It's shaky ground, because I don't think everybody's not everybody's playing by the same rules is what I'm getting at.
No. And before everyone was playing by the same rules, except some people didn't have the same money. If all of a sudden, like you said, San Jose State wanted to drop 50 million on a roster, they could. And it was all legal. Now, whatever's happening, it's not. So not everyone's playing by the same rules now. Before, the rules were just crazy, but they all had the same rules.
Right. Now there's a third lane option, and some people are choosing it, and some people are showing restraint. So it all comes down. I mean, I don't know how else to characterize it. It sort of boggles people's minds. I try to simplify as much as I can. I think one way to simplify it is use the basketball example. In the Big Ten, I know Nebraska's roster is about 2.5 million, maybe 3 at the most. There's schools that like Washington's roster is 10 million. So that's what I mean. That's why I keep saying I'm going lighter on Fred, because he's operating at a severe disadvantage. You can't expect a Nebraska.
Would you think that, Steve, is why, because of that number for basketball, is that why they're a bubble team currently?
They're permanently on the bubble, Bill, every year.
They're an eternal bubble.
That's my favorite thing. Every time like that, they're on the bubble. I've heard them say that 100 times. I love it.
Yeah, I saw Ross put him already first 4 out of the bubble.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
first
4 out.
First 4 out, last 4 in. I mean, it's something like that.
Permanent.
When do we start that? I can't wait. I can't wait to get that started. We do that December 1, first 4 out.
We can. Yeah, we'll do that. Before we get to break, it's always speaker season, Bill, with the Mid-America Speakers Bureau.
Tyler.
They go from 7 speakers to 85. They're well vetted, and they can travel across the country with any type of budget. And you are a part of this group, Bill.
Oh, and tell you what, if you want, sometimes it's nice to be a part of an association or a club, and you're like, this is, giddiness. This is one of them. To have the organization that Tyler has, to see it all play out, and then he's here to help the people. Right now, there are people listening to our show that have to hire speakers probably for early January, and they're like, where do we turn? This is where you turn to. Go see Tyler. Go to the website. He'll tell you about. Then if you call him or reach out to him, he's going to answer the phone. He's going to tell you, here's 4 to 6 people you should really look at very closely. This fits your budget, and he has your budget in mind.
If you think you have the chops to be a speaker, also you can check the website out. But if you want to hire somebody, again, the website, MidAmericaSB.com. See Tyler and the team in Central City, Mid-America Speakers Bureau.
Central City.
When we come back, it's time for a cool parenting tips Thursday on Bill's Thrills. Next on Early Break on the Ticket.
Wow.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Midwest Bank is hosting our annual Thanksgiving food drive, partnering with local Lincoln schools to provide Thanksgiving dinners to families in need. We hope to provide meals for more than 120 families in our community this year. You can help by dropping off a donation at either Midwest Bank location, 7001 Pioneers Boulevard or 2655 Jamie Lane. Any donation is greatly appreciated. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Buick Farm Outfitters. Farmers, you need to know about Green Eye Spot Spray. With Green Eye, we replace your existing spray boom with a brand new aluminum boom equipped with camera technology that identifies and sprays only weeds and not your crop. The boom comes with 2 spray lines so you can still broadcast residual herbicide while you're spot spraying weeds that are up. Green Eye users in Nebraska are saving a ton of money on herbicides, but that's just the beginning. Learn more at BoyckFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
After a long, hot summer, are you ready for fall? What about your home? Is your heating system ready for cooler temperatures ahead? Call Bryant for your fall heating check. No matter what brand of equipment you own, Bryant's trained technicians will thoroughly clean and inspect your furnace or heat pump to make sure you stay warm, safe, and comfortable. Call today to schedule your home heating check. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Bonsall Pool and Spa's annual Spooktacular sale is here. Now through November 1st, get an extra $1,000 off hot tubs at an already low sale price and get $500 off the already low sale prices on infrared and traditional saunas. All hot tub water care products and accessories are also for sale for the Spooktacular sale, now through November 1st at Bonsall Pool and Spa at 33rd and Highway 2. Call for more info at 402-488-0148 or visit bonsallpool.com.
Big news, Nebraska. Love Omaha is now Love Nebraska. This is more than just a new name. It's a tribute to what Nebraska represents in the world of volleyball. It's still the same team with the same mission, led by players you know and love. Now backed by a new ownership group led by Jordan Larson. As Love Nebraska, they're entering an exciting new chapter, pushing for a championship title in 2026 and building new opportunities for the next generation of players across the state. They want you with them. Let's show the world how Nebraska plays volleyball. Join the movement at lovneb.com and sign up to become a Love Nebraska Insider today.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week and attractive benefits package and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Are you tired of living in pain? At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, they make it simple. From head to toe, spine to extremities, they've got you covered. Their multi-specialty team of experts in orthopedic surgery, plastic surgery, podiatry, physical therapy, and occupational therapy all work under one roof to get you back to living life pain-free. Don't wait another day. Visit prairie-ortho.com today or call them at 402-489-4700. Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work?
I am.
For new options in the fintech industry at Currency.
Finance.
Dan Hill's global company. They have full-time spots in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
There's also multiple sales jobs that are open that are not direct with Currency that Carson would like to discuss with you guys, with anyone on Saturday around the stadium. He likes that being on the move, too. He doesn't want to lock into one spot like he did when he was down at Arrowhead. He wants to be on the move, but you'll see him. He'll be ready to go, and he'll have his folder with him to talk about some additional sales jobs that are available at Sandhills Global.
Okay. They have openings right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So right now, a lot of openings, Steve. That's because the Sandhills Global it's an ascending company, obviously.
Yeah,
so
when you're booming, you're always
hiring.
hiring. When you're booming, Sippy, you're always hiring.
It's global.
They're global. They're big time.
Global. That word right there. Could we ever be early break with Sip and Jake global?
Yes, we kind of are.
We kind of are global. We have people global checking in. We're a global show. That's pretty cool.
Global early break.
Yes.
I think we should. I would hope that we continue to grow, and it's not just in the United States. I would think outside the borders.
Should we do a show across the pond? And,
I don't know, but tell me you're not joking about Indianapolis.
I'm not. I'd love to go to Indianapolis for the title game.
I'm with it, Jake. If you're pulling a fast one here, because
I want to go. It'd be awesome.
We have text off this two of us of like, if Jake's jacking with us on this, it's going to send us into a tither.
I'm very intrigued in this idea.
Okay,
I will report back on.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think we could sell it.
I think we could easily. We could do it.
Mm-hmm. It'd be fun.
I'll give you update on that. It is time, without further ado, for Bill's Thrills. Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it gonna be bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. Have you seen? I sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
As always, Bill's Thrills sponsored by our friends at Dynert Contracting.
Randy.
Ooh, you can always call or text Randy at 402-417-5204. The king of remodels for kitchen, bath, whole house, or more. Again, 402-417-5204. Text or call Randy today at Dynert Contracting.
I would imagine with that brisk air and that first frost, it's going to hit people. We do need the fireplace. We need a fireplace. Randy's a fireplace guy. He's the guy that can help get that installed. We have space in the house for a fireplace, but he can do it. Just get a simple gas one. It's not. It'll change your life. And Randy can do fireplaces. It's one of his specialties. Him and Hayden. What? Hayden went to fireplace school, and so he went to a special classes to be able to install fireplaces. So
can he build a chimney?
What's that?
A chimney. You need a chimney.
Right? They deal more in the gas fireplaces, so we don't need the true chimney. We won't have soot. There'll be no soot. But if you need to remodel on your current wood burning fireplace, Randy can do that also.
Does Randy announce? You know what he could do with that trumpet is announce his own
trombone.
It's a trombone.
Trombone.
So not. If it was a trumpet, he could announce his own presence at home.
You do it with the trombone as well.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be quite the same as the trumpet, but it would work.
Like the king arrived.
Yeah.
It'd be sweet.
Not quite the same as a trumpet, but yeah, it would suffice.
Yeah,
you sound like a part of the Nutcracker right there. Do 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 do. Sound like it's like that's in the Nutcracker, I believe.
Oh yes, God, you are more what's the word I'm looking for, Jake?
Diverse, well-rounded.
Well-rounded, yes. Then he lets on. Bill is more diverse and well-rounded than he lets on.
See, I picture Randy, instead of announcing himself with a trumpet, is marching around someone's backyard when he arrives with the trombone.
Marching.
Oh, Randy's here. There he is, out back.
You guys know if Randy's here, all of a sudden you hear the boom, 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 boom. That would be nice.
Randy must be here.
Randy's here. He's out back with the trombone, marching around the backyard. He's out there with sugar.
Oh God.
All right.
What do we get? Is it cool parenting tips today, Bill?
Parenting tips. It's kind of hard because you won't be able to see some of my. I have to show something also, but Steve, bear with me, and Jake, I think you'll know this. The title is, if I can get to it here quick, "The Direction and Extension for the Petroleum Connection." The direction and extension for the petroleum connection. Teach your kids at a young age, and especially when you're just getting driver's ed time, 15 years old, 14 years old, just getting ready to drive. Teach them it's like, okay, there's going to be time this is going to happen to you. And you're going to have all of a sudden you're going to an event and you're going to look down and going like, I need to get gas. And so you pull up to get gas, you have the gas, you're getting your gas, then all of a sudden, okay, I'm going to an event. I cannot have gas spill on me. And we've all had it happen before. So you have to know immediately, check the wind. What is the direction of the wind? And then you have to do the extension. When you take the nozzle out, you have to be able to keep it fully extended away from your body as it returns to the pump. So you have to have that extension. There's always drippage. There's always going to be a couple drops, and you don't want gas on your dress or your suit coat or whatever. And then also the wind is what will get you if you don't have that evaluation in. You have to be able to have the combination of both when this happens. That ever happened to you, Steve? When all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I just got some gas on me.
Yes. I mean, I don't worry about it because I don't go important places though. So it's just, it is what it is.
I am worried about it. It's happened to me numerous times. I go in to speak or something. I'm like going, okay, I got to get gas. I wasn't prepared. I stop and it's like, okay, this could be a tragedy. And then right away, as the gas is pumping, I make an evaluation of the wind, and then I go full extension of the arm as you take the nozzle back to it, and you be very cautious about it. But if you teach them that, they're going to have a couple errors in their life before they figure it out. Jake, do you evaluate that?
Do you evaluate
a little bit?
Do you?
Yes, a little bit. Grant says on the text line that Sips got gas on him in the North Bottoms gas station at Casey's, of course, and went to the alleyway afterwards.
Grant.
That's awesome. He did that. Yes.
Yeah, that's an interesting one, Bill. I think this is a really informative parenting.
Well, the other day I was at the pump. The wind was whipping, and right away I go, hang on here a second. I got to make sure there's going to be some drippage here. It's going to happen. I do not want that gas flying on me. So I'm going to make sure that I work the wind and I work the extension. You got to be able to do both. It's a petroleum product, and you want to make sure that's not on you because you don't want to go to the smelling like gas. It's a bad day.
You can't get rid of that smell.
If gas gets on, for instance, if you were wearing your cranberry suit and gas got on it, I don't know that you can see the gas, right?
You can't see it, but you'll never get rid of that smell, though.
You'll never get rid of it.
I don't know if there's more of a strong smell either, where it's immediate, like that's like, dude, you have gas on. I can smell gas. So no, it doesn't really ruin your suit. I don't think a drop wouldn't. But then you get back in your truck or your car, you're like, oh, I smell it. I smell gas.
Does it show up though? I don't think so.
Yes.
No, I don't know. I don't think you're fine. Anything in the text line, Jake? Besides,
you got a lot of response here. 464-5685. Believer says tap the nozzle before you remove it. That will help out.
It does. It does help out.
Downtown Scott says keep it tipped up, no drip at all from that. Someone says I do the full extension as well, but you also need to point the nozzle down while doing the full extension. That limits anything going. I'm not sure what's going on.
When you do, when you point it down, be aware of the wind. Have an idea.
Bill, I'm telling you, I was trying to say this is informative. I've never thought about it till this moment. I'm telling you, I've never thought about it. Never thought about it.
James says this gas is one of those aromas that I absolutely love, but it is horrible when you get it on you. Great tip, Bill.
Oh, there's not a better smell than gas. When every time I fill up my lawnmower, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. But I don't. But there's never a time it's like I want it on me, or I go in the house and I go, God, I can still smell the gas on me. This is great. It's like, no, not a good day.
There are way worse smells to have on
smell.
you.
Adam says another tip is to let the pump sit in the tank for a few seconds after it's done. Let the drip happen there.
Okay.
I can do that. I'm not patient enough for that one, Adam. Right. Thank you.
Thing. And let's see here. Big B says, straight facts, Bill. I travel for work extensively, and I drive, and I always check the wind so I don't dribble gas on me, so I don't smell when I meet my customers. LOL.
Yeah,
Big
he's
B.
on it. Thank you.
Wow. Once again, learning.
No, this is Songbird has new texture. Songbird has
Songbird.
a nice
Songbird.
I've never seen Songbird before, but this is a good selling point. It says just tell people it's a new cologne. All the kids are wearing it if it gets on you.
Very much a stretch there, Songbird.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
Songbird, yeah. Take a deep breath on that one for a second and rethink that. Thank you for texting in, Songbird.
Yes, thank you.
Someone else says embrace the smell. Just embrace it.
I don't. Bill's right. The smell is not bad.
You don't want it on you though.
Like I said, when you're mowing your yard, you love the smell. You start something up, you love the smell. Not on you. You don't love the smell, especially if you're going to an event. If all of a sudden, where are you at today, Steve? Are you in Beatrice and Fremont?
Beatrice and Omaha today, double header. Beatrice over the
imagine, would you be insecure going into the Ghost tonight if you just spilled gas on yourself?
Yes. Yeah. Insecure. Yeah, insecure. Insecure is a word. You don't want people. You don't want to smell like gas. No, you're right. This is a good. I'm learning from this. I've never took provisions to avoid the gas smell in my life.
Now you will.
Yeah.
Thanks to Bill.
Yeah.
Bill, the headline one more time, please.
The direction and extension for the petroleum connection.
And that is the cool parenting tips. Bill's thrills.
Petroleum, Steve.
Sponsored by Randy and Diner Contracting.
Petro.
It is time to play the game show. Give us a call right now at 464-5685. Your chance to win a business box of bagels to Bagels and Joe. Yesterday, I did accidentally, I thought it was Thursday. I did a throwback Thursday. Well, Today is Thursday. And we're throwing back again.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I did 2016. That was yesterday. It was 2016, the last time Nebraska beat a ranked team.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're going back to 2004. That's the last year that USC won a national title.
Okay.
So if you're going back to today's topic is 2004 college football season. Think you know that?
You are one crazy bastard, Jay.
I suppose I am. Give calls right now at 464-5685.
How was Andy Garcia in 2004? Someone let us know, Breakers.
Probably in his prime, actually.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
464-5685. Call the Takedown Sip and Bill and Trivia. Today's topic, the 2004 college football season. You guys, by the way, in the week record is 2-1. So going for a winning week today.
I mean, Bill, going way back here. I mean, this is 21 years.
21 years ago.
I don't know how we can do on this.
We've got Greg and Milford. How do you feel about 2004 college football today?
I was a junior in high school and watched a lot of it, so let's give it a chance.
Okay.
Hey, Greg, thanks for calling. Now, this is a long-time listener, Greg.
A tough competitor, too.
Yeah, he's a tough.
Thank you, Greg.
A lot of wins against you.
I know, Greg.
All right, Greg, first question. What USC quarterback, as we play their fight song here, won the 2004 Heisman Trophy?
Well, that's too easy, right?
That would be... Oh, I'm trying to think between the two. Trying to remember the years they played.
5, 4, 3.
Let's go Matt Leinart. Brilliant!
That is correct, Matt Leinart.
I don't know if you've ever had an easier question
else.
than that, Jake.
What Bill say?
Hang on, Bill. Hang on. I got to play the audio here. What'd you say, Bill?
I don't think I've ever heard an easier question than that.
All right. That's positive.
So Carson Palmer won as well, right?
But
Yes.
no natty with Palmer.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right, back to you, Sip. 1-0 lead for Greg. What Michigan wide receiver won the 2004 Fred Biletnikoff Award for best receiver in the country? This is for you. Bill can help if you like.
I need help, Bill. Need help.
I don't know it.
You don't.
Michigan wide receiver. I'm going to change the music up real quick.
Okay. Bill, you don't know this. This is interesting. This is 2004 receiver for Michigan.
And we'll be upset with this. We'll know the name.
5, 4.
Won the Biletnikoff.
3, 2.
I don't know.
1.
This. I don't know.
You're going to pass?
Yes, I'm passing.
Right. I'm more of this.
That's okay.
No, it's not that. Greg, do you want this one or not?
I don't even have a name to even try and guess.
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay, the answer would be Braylon Edwards. Remember that name?
Yep.
He was good.
Yeah, should have had it. Should have had
Okay,
it.
this is for the win now for Greg, up 1-0. Greg, what Oklahoma quarterback won the 2004 Davey O'Brien Trophy? So Leinart was the Heisman, but this Oklahoma quarterback was the O'Brien Award for best quarterback in the country in 2004.
I got this one, Steve.
04. That
It's for you, Greg, for the win.
Would it be Sam Bradford?
Sam Bradford is not correct. Bill thinks he knows this.
I
one.
do though. I know it for sure.
Hold on. I was thinking Bradford, so go ahead.
Don't worry about it. I got it. It's Jason White.
Jason White. Jason White is correct. So all of a sudden it's 1-1.
That was my other guess.
That's okay.
1-1. This is for the win, and Bill is in play here.
All right, Bill, lock in.
What Texas linebacker won the Nagurski Award and Butkus Award in 2004? So top defensive player and top linebacker in the country. From Texas.
It's not coming to me, Steve. Texas.
Big 12, Nebraska was, I think, definitely played
You were
against
covering the Big 12 at this time.
5 seconds.
Stop. The linebacker.
5, 4.
I don't have
3. No guess at all.
I could see the guy too.
2.
I don't have it.
Okay, well, the horns then.
I think he. I do. Oh, I could give you it. Oh, I know where he went. I know where he went to play.
Okay, Greg, do you want this for the win, or are we going to the tiebreaker?
Go to the tiebreaker, but don't tell me it's Sam Acho.
No, it was Derek
Johnson.
It was Derek Johnson. He was really good.
Yeah.
Derek Johnson. So this will go to Greg, and Zip and Bill will go over under your answer, Greg. Texas Tech's Sonny Cumbie led the country in passing yards in 2004. How many yards did he throw for?
Who's putting the number out?
This is for Greg. You guys go over under Greg's number.
Here we go.
This is 2004, right? This is when they had Michael Crabtree and all them.
And that was prior to Crabtree. He was like 2008, I think, at that point.
I'm going to say 5,689 yards.
Lower. Sizably
I got to go lower with Steve.
Appreciably lower, yeah.
How about 4,742 yards for Sonny Cumbie? Greg, nice try. We'll get you back with conflicts for calling in and call them
Greg,
down.
that was a tough win for us. I don't feel great about ourselves, Steve, but we'll take the win.
You take the win. That's 3-1 in the week now for you guys. That would be overall 30-16-1.
Okay. Good job, Bill.
Sports. And tomorrow's Film Friday. We love that one.
You do. And by the way, side note on 2004 passing in the college football, Joe Daly of Nebraska was tied for the nation's lead in interceptions with 19 that year.
Oh, God, he threw 19.
He threw 19 picks in 04.
He threw 19.
19. Tied for first. Not first by himself, tied for first.
There was that practice once, Bill, when Bill Callahan let us watch the spring, and I told this story. We were standing along the fence line at Memorial Stadium, and there was I kept seeing guys running balls back, interception, and running back, and I said to Sean, and I was serious, they're doing an interception drill, and Sean's like, no, This isn't an interception drill. There's just a lot of interception. I thought it was a drill. There's so many interceptions. Guys running them back.
It's just how it is. 19
It was a
picks that
problem.
season.
They tried to fit Joe into that West Coast offense. It just didn't. He didn't have it. And then they had to go get Zach, I think, right?
I think so. Yeah.
they had
I
to go-
remember that first game against Western Illinois. He threw 4 picks in that game. His very first game.
They were trying to fit him into the wrong type of offense. What was going on there? But I thought it was an interception drill.
It was a drill.
It was
Not
not a
intended for that, though.
No.
Bill, are you checking out for the final hour?
I am. Thank you, guys.
All right, Bill, we'll see you in person tomorrow. Thank you for joining
Yes,
us.
I'll be in.
Oh, you're in person tomorrow.
Yes,
Okay,
he's here. All right, Bill's gone. Hour 3 is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
I'm Kirk Herbstreit, and today I'm eating Raising Cane's.
Herbstreit's in the drive-thru again. Oh, hey, Kirk. What can I get you today?
I want a solid bench of 4 chicken fingers that are real difference makers. Sprinkle cut fries with dynamic ridge patterns, Texas toast, and cane sauce with an air of smugness that comes from knowing you're the best. Now back to you, Todd.
So the usual.
Make Raising Cane's part of your game day lineup. One love.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
You're invited to a Halloween karaoke party at Madsen's Bowling and Billiards on October 31st. Stop by Madsen's from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. for live music and a live podcast, costume contest, poker, and of course, karaoke. Admission is free, and there's still plenty of TVs to catch the Friday night college football games as well. That's 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. on Friday, October 31st for the Halloween karaoke party at Madsen's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holder.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com. All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Comfort food, but make it vegan. At Rutabagas, they're serving all your crave-worthy classics. Mac and cheese, loaded nachos, Philly cheesesteaks, all 100% plant-powered and 100% delicious. Catch them at their cozy spot at 70th and Vine, or find their food truck rolling through the streets of Lincoln. So whether you're vegan, veg curious, or just hungry for comfort food with a twist, Rutabagas has a plate waiting for you. Find them on Instagram for their food truck location and specials. Rutabagas, where comfort meets compassion.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today: frost and patchy fog possible this morning. Otherwise, mainly sunny skies and be breezy today. The high near 59. Tonight, mainly clear skies and light winds. The low around 36. And tomorrow, we'll see increasing clouds throughout the day. It'll be breezy. The high near 54. I'm meteorologist Kyle Flecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197. Are you familiar with everything the Lincoln Children's Museum offers? Camps, field trips, and game day playdates are just a few of the extraordinary programs provided by the Lincoln Children's Museum. When you spend a day with your family at the Lincoln Children's Museum, your child's mind can explore while enjoying the many interactive exhibits they have, while keeping admission prices extremely affordable. Stop by the Lincoln Children's Museum today in downtown Lincoln, or visit them online for more information at lincolnchildrensmuseum.org. Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's schwisow.com.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break, presented by NEBCO. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen with you. Bill Busch checked out. He is back in studio tomorrow. Hour 3 sponsored by our friends at NEBCO. Now hiring at Concrete Industries for precast production laborers. Check it out today at concreteindustries.com or nebcoinc.com. We were supposed to be joined by Mike Schaefer, but he had something pop up this morning, so we will not be joined by Schaefer. You had a question for me, though.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this all week, and I'm taking it to the road to Beatrice today.
Okay.
So, hey, by the way, I want to plug that. If you're in Beatrice today, stop by the VFW. It's right kind of in the middle of town. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
I'm from Beatrice.
Describe where that is. Right off the highway. Right off as you come in.
Yes.
Take a left. It's there. The crowds have been big, and I'd imagine it would be a pretty big crowd today with the USC game and everything going on. But if you're in Beatrice, stop by. And then the Ghost tonight, Omaha Holy Ghost. That's a tradition, a 50-year tradition. That's at 6:30 or 7 tonight. So it's a doubleheader. Now I was gonna ask the people what they think about this. I was struck after the Northwestern game by the reaction of Nebraska fans. Many Nebraska fans expressing their dissatisfaction. Even though Nebraska is 6-2, 3-2, was coming off a horrifying loss at Minnesota. And then you have discourse with people, and what occurred to me during those conversations, this is what I want to run by you.
Okay.
I believe that you could sell that Nebraska at 6-2 and 3-2 is overachieving at this point.
No, disagree. I disagree.
Staunchly?
Yeah,
why do you staunchly disagree?
This is why.
Why?
I guess you have to ask yourself what the standard is in that, because Nebraska made a move this offseason, which we all have talked about, and it's worked out incredibly well to get Mike Eckler.
Okay.
I mean, Nebraska's special teams were atrocious for years, not just 1 year, years.
Okay.
Bad. No punt returns, no missing field goals, bad punting. Everything was bad. We said that simply improving that a little bit would make this team win more games, or at least win the close games, right?
Yeah.
Mike Eckler has done what Mike Eckler does. It's improved special teams. They're blocking punts, they're returning punts, kickoff returns for touchdowns, they're making field goals.
They are second nationally in the ESPN metric that weighs overall special teams play. Number 2 nationally.
I'll tell you this: that unit is overachieving special teams.
Why? Why are they over? Why aren't they just achieving?
Because they went from 100th something to second,
112th to second.
That's overachieving, and great. You want to be number 1 or 2. That's awesome. So if we're going for one unit, I would say they are overachieving. The team itself is not. We entered this year. We said all offseason long, the schedule is for the taking. Like, you know what? We said, we'll back it up. Everyone would have looked at Nebraska's October schedule and said, that's what I want. We just said it last week. If you went back in time, everyone in the country would want your October schedule. They went 3-1. It was a good month. Minnesota was a bad loss. But no, I'm not going to sit here to say that they're overachieving at 6-2.
Here's why I say that.
They're where they should be.
Here's why I say that. Now, you would, if you're smart.
I'm not trying to be negative.
You could throw back in my face. Simple. You predicted 9-3.
8-4, 9-3.
Right. Then I slid back to 8-4. And then I don't mind saying this. You have to assess, reassess, assess, reassess. And I thought the offensive line would be better. Okay. I thought that maybe after Michigan State, the defensive line had kind of turned a corner of sorts. I don't know that it has shown that it has in the last few games. So what I'm suggesting is to get to 6-2 and 3-2 with an offensive line that has just been so-so, a defensive line that is about what we thought, which was not great, and then getting to 6-2 and 3-2 with one running back that you essentially use. I think you can sell. That's been a very good coaching job to coach around those limitations, especially up front.
I appreciate your premise on this, and I'm not attacking anything here, but this fan base understood that the roster had questions at running back before they were saying 8-4, 9-3. They said the schedule itself indicates this should be an 8 to 9 win team. Yes, there's been things that popped up that aren't as good as you thought, and some are better than you thought, like special teams.
Better than I thought.
The running back depth has not been great. It's been
we knew that.
And Emmett's been way better than you thought he would be.
I thought. Now hold on.
Nobody thought he'd be a potential first team Big Ten running back.
No, but I will say this: I thought a number 2 would move in to the. I thought there'd be a number 2 that would solidify himself. That would become a visible, discernible number 2. Now you could say Mosey's that guy, but he's good for about 4 carries.
Right.
I mean, a guy that's good for 12 carries and 60 yards sometimes.
I think everybody and their dog, when they went through Nebraska's schedule, had not everybody. I'd say 97% of people would have had Nebraska at 6-2 or 7-1 right now of the fan base.
Okay.
I mean, I go back to the offseason. Joel Klatt is picking Nebraska to be a dark horse playoff team, and he wasn't alone as ever because the schedule indicated it was possible. They didn't have an Ohio State, they don't have an Oregon, and right now your toughest game of the schedule back in August, Penn State is 0-4 in conference play. Like USC is 23rd. if you want to talk about overachieving, how about you go 3-1 in November, maybe even 4-0? Then we're talking overachieving.
Now you got me kind of convinced.
I think the fan base would have said, "Hey,
yeah,
we want 9 wins, 7 or 8 is probably a reasonable goal. Getting to 9 could still not be seen as overachieving." But I would say because of how bad they have been in November in the last 6 years plus, a 3-1 November, which leads to 9-3, would probably be on the verge of overachieving as a description.
You've got me fairly convinced that I'm misguided in suggesting that Nebraska's overachieved. What if I suggested that they've achieved about what you thought?
Yes, that's where I'm at. They have not underachieved. They have not overachieved. They have achieved. They are where they should be. We thought Michigan could be a game they won. They did.
Okay.
Now, the Cincinnati game has turned out to be a great win for Nebraska.
Back up, though. Okay, now, we haven't solved this little dilemma in my head. We haven't, because there was a lot of dissatisfaction after Northwestern, after the win. So why, if Nebraska is operating about what you'd expect, would there be so much dissatisfaction?
Well, because you still want to prove that you are better than those teams by far, that you're improving greatly. I mean, the problem with improvement in assessing if you're overachieving is that, I know we say it all the time, you have a team in your conference that is overachieving greatly.
I know they're
and in the end, and they're not an outlier or not. That's happening. Like,
I know, but it's an outlier.
At the hardest school to win at ever.
I get this. I've had this conversation in my head. I think it's sort of, I'm going to go patently unfair to say everybody should do what Indiana's doing. There's no reason why you can't do what Indiana's doing. That's the nature of an outlier suggests that it's an outlier, and it's a remarkable occurrence that you just don't snap your finger and say, "Hey, do what Indiana's doing." It's sort of unfair to judge every program.
I understand that.
To judge every new coaching hire in the context of Kurt Cignetti is patently unfair. Okay,
yes, he's incredible.
Well, he is.
He's the man.
He is. But that is patently unfair to do that.
But I'm still going to say Nebraska.
Look at Indiana. Look what they're doing.
Nebraska has achieved. They're where they should be. Now, if I go back in time, when we picked the schedule, wins and losses, I know for sure that when we and you and Bill were going through the schedule, I think we all three back in August said lost at Minnesota. We thought Friday night at Minnesota, Fleck kind of owns Nebraska.
Right.
Our thoughts changed on that before the game hit because of Minnesota had lost to Cal and lost, some other games. They thought that's winnable. But when we looked at the schedule, we thought that could be your first loss, if not the second loss after Michigan.
We reassessed.
All of us said that.
Yeah.
So
what's the problem? Is it because the nature of the loss is what was the issue?
But again, I'm not sitting here saying they've underachieved. No, that's not even in the conversation. They have achieved. But I'm just saying, I can't sit here and tell you that Nebraska's overachieved.
Okay.
Because they have not got their marquee wins is against a team that at the time they beat them was not marquee. Cincinnati. Now it's a marquee win here in late October. But August 28th, that was just a nice win.
You can't speak for these people, but I can still ask you this question. If Nebraska's achieved about what most people would expect, why is there so much consternation out there?
Because I think people thought that year 3, and again, they still could. Year 3 was the leap year for Matt Rule. At Temple, at Baylor, year 3 is when he's really made the jump to 10 wins, 11 wins. And I think the loss to Minnesota put a damper on things. But they can still go 4-0. If they go 4-0 in November and get this nasty record they've had in the month of November out of here, change it greatly, get the ranked team problem out of it, beat USC, get that horrible 28 game skid out of the way, get Matt Rule the big win, and then they go to UCLA and win at Penn State, and then if they win a big game against Iowa, the whole conversation changes about the season.
But
that's why this is a massive month.
But I would say this. 4-0 is an unreasonable expectation.
Well, I don't expect it. That's
right.
But if they do it, I will 1,000% say they overachieve, and finally you're on the right track here, big time on the right track.
3-1 is eminently possible. 2-2 seems what I would say you should go 2-2.
Yeah, and that would put you at 8-4, which is right where you thought they'd be. So that's why. How could you say they overachieved if that's the case?
Because I go back to what I said. They're not as good up front on offense as I thought they'd be. That's why. So they have had. I'd say the coaching. Hold on. I'd say the coaching staff has had to work around two major problems. Not very good up front on offense. Not very good up front on defense.
But isn't that damning to your staff for not having that proper?
Just saying. I'm just one conversation at a time here, Sparks. I'm
doing the full conversation right now.
I'm just saying.
I'm preparing for battle over here.
Yeah,
got my shield up.
No, you answered it properly, and you're very persuasive. But I'm just saying this in this season, are they overachieving? Forget the whole big picture discussion. Why is the roster where it's at? Where does it need to go? Where's it been? You get that question all the time. I'm assessing a season right now, not the program in its totality.
I guess I have a problem with if going back to preseason thoughts that if we thought 8-4 was the goal or could be happening, and they're on track for
on track.
I don't care what looks different than what you thought it would. Like, again, for what you say has been disappointing, I've got this for what's been better than you thought.
Right.
That's what equates to what the goal was and the expectation, which they are on.
There's some things. There's some things
on path to be.
There's some things that are much better than I thought. Than I thought they'd be. Special teams number 1, Emmett Johnson number 2. I'd say Isaiah Hunter number 3. I didn't expect.
He's been great.
Yeah, I didn't expect Isaiah Hunter to have this kind of impact. I thought maybe that'd be Dane Key, by the way. But Hunter, like when you look at this game, Hunter, Ja'Cory are gigantic. Key to a certain extent, but you can hit USC underneath routes, and if those guys can break a tackle, they can go, and that you're going to need that. But those guys, and of course Emmett is gigantic in this game, just gigantic. Like he's ready too. He's healthy. He's locked in. So yeah, but yeah, am I dead set on the notion that Nebraska's overachieved? No, I think one could make that argument. But you're pushing back very strongly.
I am. But also for the fan base that, you point out to some units that are disappointing, what you thought to be better, the offensive line. Matt Rule's in his third year. And at Matt Rule's previous stops, he's been known as fortifying the trenches, offensive and defensive line. So when you expect that line to be good preseason, it's been disappointing. And is that all on the players? Is that partially coaching? Because we thought that was going to be a great unit. And
I thought it could be a strength.
So whose fault is that? Is that talent or is it the coaching?
Well, there's a lot that goes.
And so regardless, if you thought that was going to be a good unit, and Matt Rule has historically had great trenches, for them to be as average as they are is disappointing.
Yeah, I'm not going to say they're bad.
And that's why you can't say they're overachieving, because that was a thought. We said that was going to be good. They are underachieving there.
I will tell you this. I hate to say this. You have swayed me off of the overachieving angle.
I'm surprised you were there in the first place. I'm trying to be polite here. I'm trying to be polite.
I don't need your commentary on that.
I thought you were doing a bit.
No,
I thought it was a bit.
No, I
think you mean it though.
I do. I did. I thought you could sell it a little bit.
I mean, okay, ways I can side with you. Nebraska has proven this year they can win close games. It's been a problem for years, and that's partially special teams. It's partially, a full year of Holgerson at coordinator. Yes, the losses of Ty Robinson have been massive. The defensive line has not been what you want it to be, and obviously Nash Hutmacher, but we knew that going into the season.
Jake, this is what I need to say. When I suggest they might be overachieving, now just bear with me. I have to choose my words carefully. I kind of have said it. I don't know how else to say it other than this team has some major limitations. Like major limitations. I don't want to say they're not that good, but they're not much better than Northwestern. And Northwestern is what in the conference? What's the stool rank them?
We had them at dead last at one point, or 17th. Now they're at 12th, maybe 12th, 13th.
Yeah. And so Nebraska's not. Would you agree? They're not that much better than Northwestern.
No, and but we knew going into this year that beyond maybe the top 3, and we had top 4 with Penn State up there, but beyond. Actually, we didn't have Indiana preseason as high as we thought.
No, hold on. I'm on to something. If you're not much better than Northwestern and you finish 8-4, that's pretty good, right? And they're on track for that. That's pretty good. If you feel like they're not much better than Northwestern, if they're not much better than Michigan State, then you would say, and did you think they were appreciably better than Michigan State?
No, but this is, again,
it's a schedule
we
discussion.
talk about achieving, overachieving. Yes, the schedule is in your favor. And I would ask the question for those, again, we will hear maybe this morning of a possible extension for Matt Rule, which again will be, end the Penn State drama likely. But in year 3, did you expect them to be far better than Northwestern and Michigan State? I think fans would.
When I predicted 8-4, 9-3, you'll notice I never went to that card of, well, he did it at Temple and did it at Baylor. Those situations are so much different than this one. Different leagues, different era of college football, no NIL. The building process is not even close to the same.
It's a pattern of success that somebody, if you
it's
want
a pattern of success
analytics
that's irrelevant.
or data points, it's something you can cling to.
It's a pattern of success that in my mind, and I've never said this until right now, is largely irrelevant because you didn't build those teams the way you build now.
Understood. But also, the reason why people had hopes they could do that is we go back again and again and again to the schedule. If Nebraska were facing what they have next year of Ohio State, Indiana, and Oregon, I think it's hard to expect, hey, this is the year they go 10 wins. That's tough. That's why Nebraska fans want to know that's possible again. Like, they want to know that you can see Nebraska with a double-digit win total, and the schedule indicates that was and is possible still. And that's why you're depressed by the home loss to Michigan the way it's gone, because they're good. They're not a great team.
No, they're not great.
And they're not going to beat Ohio State. They're not going to beat
easy there.
Indiana, probably.
Easy, hold on.
They have won 4 straight against Ohio State.
Easy on that.
On paper, they won't beat. That's why they play the game. I get that. But they got pounded by USC, who is an okay team. Again, we'll play. USC is good, but not amazing.
By the way, if there's one line in a story that scared me the most this week regarding Nebraska's chances against USC, it was Joseph Meyer's rundown on Husker Online of USC, the breakdown. And it said that USC bullied Michigan on both sides of the ball.
I watched that game. They did.
That's scary. Think about that. Think about that statement in the context of what you saw of Michigan versus Nebraska, particularly defensive line of Michigan versus offensive line of Nebraska, which was a horrifying mismatch at times.
That's why I think that Nebraska fans and Holgerson himself said the other day, we hope it's cold. Hope that USC just freezes themselves out and they don't want to play hard physical football.
I don't know if that would help. I don't know if it will hurt their defensive line.
You never know. From California. They like warm weather.
Wow. So what we settled on here is Nebraska's achieving at the level of what you'd probably expect.
And they have a great chance to have a good November against, I think tougher teams in October.
Are they
and finish strong?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Are they one win away from overachieving in your mind?
No.
USC.
No.
Beat
no.
USC.
No. You want to beat Iowa. I mean, you UCLA and Penn State are not overly. They're tough, but they're not unbeatable road games.
Could you say right now?
Win a road game in November. Why is that so hard to ask?
Could you say right now, after assessing the season, that 9 wins would be overachieving in the regular season?
Just said,
in the regular season.
2 minutes ago, I said I could give into that.
Okay.
Because that would mean a 3-1 November, which we've not seen any years here.
No. Rules 1-7.
I know. Again, if they go 3-1 in November, they go 9-3, and I would consider that overachieving to a certain extent, not a major extent, but to a certain extent. Before we get to break, I have an announcement for people.
You do?
This is big.
What?
We've been talking about Nebraska USC at length on the show this morning. If you wanted your chance to win tickets to this game or the black jerseys that they're donning, come down to the ticket studio in the mill here at 1040 O Street. We've got a drawing up by Luke at the mill at the front. We have the wheel. You put your name. There's a trivia question there. If you got to come down to answer the question, I want to tell on the air. You can see the question down there. If you get it right, put your name in the drawing. We will draw for that Friday afternoon. So we were going to draw for 2 pairs of tickets to Nebraska USC and also give away a black jersey.
Wow.
If you're following the ticket on social media at 937 the ticket on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, we've also posted a question, a graphic there. We're giving away another black jersey that way. So if you want to go to Nebraska USC, please come down, put your name in the wheel with the trivia question. We'll draw for those tickets tomorrow.
Okay, that's fun.
Huskers USC.
That's fun, right?
Yes, it is fun. Giving away fun stuff on the show. When we come back, Tom Izzo is rightfully so pissed about something.
I'll decide.
We'll tell you what that is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by NIPCO on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Midwest Bank is hosting our annual Thanksgiving food drive, partnering with local Lincoln schools to provide Thanksgiving dinners to families in need. We hope to provide meals for more than 120 families in our community this year. You can help by dropping off a donation at either Midwest Bank location, 7001 Pioneers Boulevard or 2655 Jamie Lane. Any donation is greatly appreciated. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Bonsall Pool and Spa's annual Spooktacular sale is here. Now through November 1st, get an extra $1,000 off hot tubs at an already low sale price and get $500 off the already low sale prices on infrared and traditional saunas. All hot tub water care products and accessories are also for sale for the Spooktacular sale, now through November 1st at Bonsall Pool and Spa at 33rd and Highway 2. Call for more info at 402-488-0148 or visit bonsallpool.com.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
We're on the air. Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
To more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Just a reminder, if you need to get your Apple products checked out, one place to go to in Nebraska, that's Computer Hardware.
It's the only place.
Just south of 70th and O in Lincoln, also at Kearney, Hastings, and GI. Go see Tripp and the team. 40 years in business. No, 45 years in business since 1987. 45 years in business, Computer Hardware.
Says it all. Tripp runs a tight ship.
He does. We just saw Brad and Chris, by the way, from the Baldwin shop.
Brad and Chris stopped by for coffee.
To warm up, this is Chris's. Chris is retired for the third time in 3 years tomorrow. He'll be out there again next summer because he can't stay retired.
Ben is here with his friend
That's
Pete.
Bearded Ben.
Yeah, Bearded Ben.
Pete from Franklin, Tennessee.
Who called for the show? Greg and Milford.
Greg and Milford call. Yeah.
It has been a day of staple breakers.
And will be back here in studio tomorrow. He did say to start off the show, if you want to stop by tomorrow, we are offering candy up to the people that stop by as your own early version of trick-or-treating. We will have candy for you.
That'll be wonderful.
We encourage you to come in costumes before you go to school.
We encourage
or just say hello. Love to see you down here at 1040 O Street for Halloween.
That'll be wonderful.
Ticket style.
Are you going to wear some sort of outfit?
If the Dolphins win tonight on Thursday Night Football, I will be decked out in Dolphins attire. If they don't, I might just go with the bag over my head. And you'd say, what are you, a ghost? No, I'm a Dolphins fan.
If they win, you'll be Don Shula.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you make that work, Don Shula.
All you got to do for Don Shula is get one of those big, puffy starter jackets, the old ones, and then the cool shades.
Okay.
And maybe, some more hair.
The Dolphins play tonight.
They do. Against the Ravens.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson returns from injury tonight, so he'll be motivated to pound the Dolphins, and he might. Maybe they fire people after tonight. You never know. But they did beat the Falcons 34-10 last week. So
no announcement yet on Rule's contract? Nothing yet. You're watching that?
I've been on Twitter all morning trying to figure that out. But we heard the rumors last night. We'll see if it's true today.
Oh, I think it's going that direction. That's just a question of when it's all completed.
But it's not done yet.
Not that we know of.
Not that we're aware of. I know that you are not a big fan of Tom Izzo of Michigan State.
I'm not.
You have said before you don't like him.
He's a little much for me, but he's a great coach.
Now, I think Tom Izzo is right on
what?
something he's upset about. Somehow, the NCAA has allowed a player by the name of London Johnson, who played for 3 years in the NBA's G League, to sign with Louisville and be eligible this season. Now, coach has been asked about it. Matt Painter thought it was a joke. He's like, that's real? That wasn't AI. That's real? He laughed. Tom Izzo, I don't have the audio, but Tom Izzo went on a rant saying, what are we doing here? Why can a professional player that played in the NBA's G League for 3 years be able to come to college and play basketball? He's right on this. It's insane. It's insane. How can you defend anything about this for the
if the young man goes to school? If he wants to,
But he already bypassed college to go be a pro.
But if he decided, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Is all I'm doing here, Jake. I think the whole thing's ridiculous too. But I'm playing devil's advocate for the sake of the show. What if the young man went to the G League, skipped, a college education, and then decided this is not a good move. I need to go get a college education. Are you suggesting maybe you deny him the ability to play college basketball?
Go get hey man, go get a degree. Go to school. You can't play ball though, because you've already played at an elite level. I mean, it's not the NBA, but it's the NBA's developmental league.
Okay.
You're playing with guys that have already been in college. They're trying to get the NBA. Like, you're in the middle ground.
Isn't college one big NBA developmental league? Isn't that what it is?
It is not technically that.
Don't we agree that it's now professionalized college
it is.
basketball?
That doesn't mean you can go be a pro and go back to college, though, because it still is a degree institution.
You just go pro league, one pro league to another.
It's still in an institution you're getting a degree from, or at least going to classes at. So no, I appreciate what you're doing here to defend Louisville and the NCAA and London Johnson, but I know deep down you hate this.
I do deep down hate it, but I think the best defense is that the young man made a bad decision. Now he's trying to rectify it. And do you deny him the chance to play the sport that he loves?
Sadly, yes, you do. Because guess what? He can still play G League ball. Right. So you can play overseas. Like if you are London Johnson, if you played 3 years in the G League, it means you average like 7.8 points a game.
Yeah.
So that means, listen, if it ain't going to work in the NBA, then go overseas to, I don't care, Germany, go to. There's so many.
The issue is this. If you allow G League players, why can't you allow NBA players? Guys who have made rosters in the NBA that then all of a sudden they're not on the roster. Well, let's go back to college. Can't do that.
That's not how life works. I'm sorry, life's not fair. No, we made a choice.
We've made so many bad moves in this world right now that it's crazy. Oh God, I sound old.
Before we get to break, I got to address something from YouTube here.
What?
2 comments. Doug in Idaho says, Jake, what is the status of a Saturday show? Pre-game show starts at 3:00.
Okay, good to know.
3:00.
Good for me to know.
Yeah, so 6:30 game, 3 p.m. tailgate show start here on the station. You and me will start things off. 3.5 hours of pregame. And that followed the comment from Conservative Husker says, Sip and Jake did the show last Saturday morning. I tried to watch, but Jake's negativity chased me away. I picked a Nebraska win. I said 21-20. It was a close game. I was right about that. You picked a close game. You were right about that. We both picked Nebraska wins. Where was I negative? I said it was a must-win game. We all agreed on that.
I don't remember you being particularly negative.
I don't recall either. I just said it's a scary game. Northwestern's come to town and beat Nebraska several times. Those are facts, my friend. Those are facts. And I picked a Nebraska win.
Oh, I don't remember you being negative.
I just said I'm concerned, and you were concerned as well.
Yes.
We both picked close wins.
I can't criticize.
Conservative Husker trying to get under my skin. Well, you did it. It worked for you. Well done. The spillover is next on Early Break in the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by NIPCO on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hello, Husker fans. Stop into Zollner Ford Beatrice for all your automotive needs. Whether new or used, car, truck, crossover, SUV, or EV, we've got them. Shop our ever-changing specials at ZollnerofBeatrice.com or give us a call today and go Big Red. We are Zollner Ford Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Here at Aspen Builders, our company is building more homes today than I thought we would ever build.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
I am just shocked at how strong our market is here in Lincoln and at Aspen Builders. We're probably helping people right now more than ever get into a new home. We've been able to find pieces of ground we can develop affordably and keep our lot prices down a little bit. I think with our volume discounts and our office staff, 35 years of experience, we figure out a plan that's going to work great for you. We make it perfect. We make it fit your price range. All of this is part of the reason we're so busy.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Boyd Farm Outfitters. Farmers, you need to know about Green Eye Spot Spray. With Green Eye, we replace your existing spray boom with a brand new aluminum boom equipped with camera technology that identifies and sprays only weeds and not your crop. The boom comes with 2 spray lines so you can still broadcast residual herbicide while you're spot spraying weeds that are up. Green Eye users in Nebraska are saving a ton of money on herbicides, but that's just the beginning. Learn more at BoydFarmOutfitters.com. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through November 2nd, enjoy USDA Choice 8-ounce bacon wrapped sirloins for $5.99 each. And fresh cut chicken wings, $2.99 per pound. Plus, on Friday and Saturday, enjoy a 2-day sale of USDA Choice Rump Roast, $5.88 per pound, and Farmland Bacon, $4.99 per 16-ounce package. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Celebrate Halloween with the Lincoln Stars a day early on Thursday, October 30th, as the Stars host the Sioux City Musketeers. Wear your favorite costume to the game, as there's a contest for both adults and kids with prizes for both age levels. Also, it's a Chuck-a-Puck night, and PBR beers are 2 for $6. It's Halloween Eve at the Icebox on Thursday, October 30th versus the Sioux City Musketeers. Get your tickets today at LincolnStars.com.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One Love reminder, they still have their Halloween cup available for you to get at any Raising Cane's location. $1.39, 32-ounce cup. And it glows in the dark. Sip.
Wow.
Want that?
Yeah. I'd have one.
When you wake up at night, when you wake up at night and it's like midnight, so dark, you can see that. You don't need your light on because your cup glows in the dark.
How do you get it to glow in the dark?
It just does. It's built in that way. You nothing.
You don't
the
have
way
to,
the cup's designed.
You don't have to hold it under a light during the day or something.
No.
Okay. All right.
Get your camera fixed because you stood up. Don't sit down. Stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So waiting on news today from a potential Matt Rule extension. We will have news. I would say stay tuned to the ticket all day long for that. He will speak today at his normal Thursday press conference before the game. So we will have audio from Rule regardless for that, or maybe on the Pat McAfee show potentially when he's on. But could be a newsworthy day in terms of extension for Matt Rule.
My guess is an announcement would come this morning.
Probably knowing our luck, it'll come like at 9:05, right when our show is over.
Yeah.
That's the way we get for breaking news in the morning. Right when Swim goes on the airwaves, yeah.
Yeah.
Way to go, Swim.
Swimtastic has made it to the building.
He's here. Swim was last night at Liquid Asset Sports Bar and Grill. I was there. That's where I was at last night.
Why don't you give me a report?
Packed crowd, packed house. Jalen Reyes was phenomenal. Nick was good also up on the stage. It was a good. They were on up for an hour and 20 minutes. Good conversation, good questions from the crowd. It was a great event at Liquid Asset. So if the next one we announce that probably sometime in November, I would encourage you to check that out. I had a very fun time.
Packed house at Liquid Assets. So how many people?
Probably almost 100, maybe, I'd guess.
Wow.
How about some Jabba Chamberlain was there? Lexi Rodriguez was there.
Okay.
We had several members, some assistants from Husker Volleyball, like some grad assistants basically were there. Trying to the other big names who were there. It was a very impressive crowd.
What an
of people.
event.
So
What
very
an
fun.
event.
Yes, very fun. Tonight, Dolphins-Ravens on Thursday Night Football, 7:15 p.m. on Prime. I would not be upset if the Dolphins lose.
What? Why do you say things like
because
that?
This team's going nowhere. I was happy to get the win because I am a fan, but I know the future resides in getting a better draft pick and probably a new regime in Miami.
I understand that mindset, but it'll forever be a turnoff to me.
I'm sorry. I listen. I want to win every game. But if my team, if I can see my team has so many flaws and they're not going anywhere besides average, that's the problem. The Dolphins have not always been bad. They've been pretty much 8-8, 9-7, 7-9. Like,
if I had a buzzer, I would have buzzed it when you said, I want my team to win every game. No, you don't.
I root if
no, you don't.
I do.
You don't want your team to win every game.
If I can see the season is not going to be the way it needs to go, then it's time to make changes. Otherwise, it's the same Chris Paul status quo.
Say it. Say the words. I don't want my team to win every game.
This year, I don't.
Thank you.
In almost every year, I do. It's time to blow it up, start over again, and we'll try it again next year.
That's an unfortunate position to be in. I'm sorry.
Lamar Jackson returns for the Ravens tonight. So you got that?
The Heat,
Nope.
however,
The Heat.
your Heat are rolling.
In the words of the late Glenn Fry, the heat is on.
Wow, you just put straight cheese there.
I did. That song is cheese and
They are now 4-1. Is that what you said?
3-1.
3-1.
Putting up points though.
The Orlando
Who
Magic.
needs Tyler Hero?
The Orlando Magic, meanwhile,
Are 1-3.
Are 1-3 projected as the second best team in the Eastern Conference.
They're
1-3.
They're one win against Miami, and it's been all Heat since then. So congrats on the one victory. It didn't count.
All right, here we go.
That's it for us. The Drive is next. We will see you guys tomorrow on Halloween.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nebco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.